better.
Warm your belly, Dub?
He rubbing his belly.
Nah, it's my chest. It just clears it up so much.
Flu game, Dub. In
Flu
case
game
y'all
That's
don't
gonna-
is
know.
crazy.
That's gonna be me and my fucking flu drive. I'm gonna take a nice big shot of some hen dog right before it to warm up the soul.
Yeah, it really it's really medicine, bro. It really is. Really clears up a lot. When you're congested and everything, you feel all the burning. It feels great.
Feel
Very-
all the,
great
you
medical
feel all
advice.
the burning.
Yeah, that's great.
Feel all the burning.
So
Serious.
you need that Henny to like square yourself out, to center yourself, to be back in one.
Yeah, that shit. Look, I'm talking better already. Y'all heard me before. I feel great.
Dub, I'm not gonna lie, you always sound sick.
Yeah, I do.
So I can never tell the difference. I got a haircut last couple of days. You know when you get a haircut, your mood just changes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I felt like for a month I was just going through it's like, God, what is wrong? Like, what's wrong with me? And then I went and got my haircut, and I literally walk out, and I'm like, oh, that's what it was. That's all it was. I just needed to get cut up.
So
My
that's
beard was going crazy. My beard was crazy. I saw my cousin, and he's like, hey, yo, that's the longest I've ever seen your beard. And I was like, nah, it's not that bad. He's like, I don't know.
You know, my shit don't. Yeah, my shit a little scruff, but I'm doing all right.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You get that fresh haircut. You get that fresh haircut after a while. Get a car wash right afterwards. Man, you feel like the fucking man. I'm gonna say that right quick. I'm walking different. I'm talking different.
Walking different for sure.
I'm looking at people. I'm like, what's good, bitch? Like, what's poppin'? Like, that is different, bro.
This the dub I like. This the dub I came for.
Yo, we
Salute
need
to
it.
you.
Where's
Hey, Dub,
Zero, bro?
It's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be a great episode.
Hey,
gonna be a
Dub, but on
great
the West
episode.
Coast, we say what's happening, bitch.
Ah!
Y'all say what's good out there. We say what's happening.
What's happening, bitch?
By
I
the
like
way,
that.
everybody
What's
watching and
happening?
everybody in the chat, before too many people get in here, After Hours JD is elite. He's a different type of guy, especially with his new beard and his lineup and everything. That's different.
That story he just told us, that is the craziest shit I've heard, Jay.
Bro, that's
We
my
didn't
shit.
We didn't even show you the spot that we
Can
went
you
to.
imagine
Bro.
the-
The spot was vibey.
Can you imagine the doors closing, bro, as that happened? Just watching him. Just
Bro, somebody asked me if I was a celebrity in that bar. I didn't tell you that, Ron.
Yo, you guys got to understand. So me and JD and Euro, we all link up. We're playing mini golf. By the way, I was beating
And
y'all
Bob.
ass.
And Bobby, Discord Bob.
Bobby wasn't there. We're not gonna talk about Bobby with the mini golf at least. So we do all of that, and then we're like, man, what's going on afterwards? So it's this little spot. It's R&B night at the spot. I don't know where it's at. I've never been there, but I hear it's gonna be all right. So we pull up to the spot, walk in. There's not a single white soul in the building except for JD. And when I tell you JD's in there vibing like you wouldn't even know. Hey, y'all seen a Kirk Cousins video with him with the chains on?
yeah.
That's literally JD in the spot.
I can't imagine, bro.
Nah,
That's
JD
hilarious.
was in there so vibey and lit. I was like, no way.
Bro, it was so much fun. I would use the restroom, and there's only one other dude. Like right when I walk in, he's walking out, and they're playing like Usher or something, like old Usher music. And it was like clear as day in the bathroom. And I look at him, I was like, oh shit, they're playing the cuts tonight. And he's like, yeah. Yeah, bro, that shit
I can't
was
wait.
so much
I
fun.
can't wait for this link up, bro. I really can't. Jay, I cannot wait to see you in person, bro. Understand that.
Hey,
We
bro,
would have so much fun together.
It's just my personality just like tenfold when I drink, you know? It's just
Yeah,
Oh.
my personality's about to be tenfold.
I just always have a great time, bro.
What are
Just
you on
nothing
right
to
now,
worry
Dub? You
Yeah,
2-fold,
Jay.
3-fold, 4-fold right now?
What?
you
I'm
at?
chilling. I'm chilling, bro.
Okay.
Gonna take a lot to tame this animal. Tell you that right now.
Yo. I want to get off a couple announcements before we get too far here because we're about to hit an insane milestone on the YouTube channel. If you guys have been paying attention, we will hit within the next 24 hours for sure. I'm pretty confident we're going to hit 50,000 subscribers. That is bananas. We've been doing Player's Choice for almost 2 full years. It will be 2 years, either the end of this month or the beginning of next month. This is where I always get a little forgetful on when the actual start date was, because we kind of started everything over on Twitch, and I'm not sure how accurate I don't even think we have the first episode posted up here on the YouTube because I think we removed it or something, and then the first one was technically the second one or something like that. So it gets a little erased in the memory, but we're roughly 2 years in. Crazy 50K. So if you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure you subscribe to Player's Choice on YouTube. Go follow us on all of our socials. Everything is down in the description below. And I haven't done this in a minute, but I just feel like I gotta recognize all the all-stars, all the all-star members on the Player's Choice channel. So shout out to y'all for being all-stars on our YouTube. Victor Moreno, 40KOW, Stephen Castor, Alejandro Rodriguez, K-Dog, T-Wit, 2X, Capital Kev, James, Gaz, 123, Jeffrey Williams, the second, Sosa, Belton, SSJ, Gabe, Jolty, Loaded, King J, Brian Fawcett, the Broctopus, iOS Inc., Gideon, Zeke Noel, Dorian Clayton, Real Maxos, Josh P23, Straightway, Georgia, Elder Rufus, Nick T, and Odd Malik. Man, shout out to y'all. Y'all are the GOATs. We already getting some super chats. Yo, J-Rob, I seen some stuff, and I don't know how public this is, so I'll be cryptic unless it is public. But you've got some cool stuff going on.
Listen,
next
bro.
week.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
is that like public or is that like?
Yeah, I can say that publicly.
All right,
I can say that publicly for sure.
Before you go off, J-Rob, bro, listen. We gotta get lit, bro, cause we about to hit 50,000. You feel me? Hey,
Yo, 50,000 though.
50,000 on them.
50,000.
I'm telling you.
Actually, you know what,
bro?
Dub, I
50,000.
didn't even think about that because you were saying you were about to drink on today's show. Hold on, Dub, you got to mute the music. So we're gonna get taken down, bro.
It was only for a few seconds.
You're chilling. I forgot. It's like this is like a momentous occasion. I should probably pour up too.
Let's pour up, baby. Let's go.
I wasn't listen, chat. This is how much I love you guys. I was going to take. This is why I wasn't on Sunday's show. I was taking these next 2 shows off, and then today I had to come on for some other reasons, scheduling issues. I was like, you know what? I'll just come on, and I'm glad that I'm on today. I'm gonna celebrate and just wait. Yo, make sure you tune in on Sunday. That's all I'm going to say. We've got a lot going on, and I think that you guys are gonna be excited about this. As excited as we are about this. And look who just joined. Discord Bob. Oh, he just walked away.
What's up, JD?
What's up, Bob?
What's up, Doug?
Bob.
J-Rob, what's up with the fun?
What up, Bob? Yeah, that's my guy right there.
Bobby in the building.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Good. We miss you, bro. We miss you, bro. How's everything? I heard you had a good time over at Miniature Golf.
Oh, yeah. Left hand putting.
They said,
I'm ambidextrous.
Ron said you was whack, bro.
Nah, I got the scorecard.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Hey, JD, don't tell no lie, JD.
What?
Don't tell no lie, JD. I told y'all, left hand.
JD suffers from short-term memory loss.
Wait, Bob, did you beat us?
You know I beat y'all, JD. I had 33. 33, I think you had 35, JD. 36 from you, Ron.
Hate it. I came in second for sure.
Yeah, well, if you're not first, you're last.
Hey, look.
The only reason Ron came in second because everyone else tied.
I can't. Last hole, pull a hole in one of y'all asses.
Oh my God. Y'all want to see me. Y'all want to see me in that action.
Hey, y'all. Fuck Miniature Golf. Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Oh God.
Let's get to the
before we go, Jay, you ready? Jay, you ready?
I'll plug my shit.
Jay, you ready to take one down? Hey, I would just show the little
Oh,
top.
whoa, no free ads. My bad.
No free ads. Here we
No
go.
free ads.
Banger. Banger.
Hey, cheers to y'all, man, and cheers to everybody in the live
Wait,
chat
Oh, my
right now.
bad.
We
My
got-
bad, Rob. My bad, Rob.
Wait.
Oh, we
Yo.
all doing it. Let's do it.
Let's
Let's do it.
go.
I'll take another one. Fuck it.
Yo, listen, we got 165 of y'all. We only got 35 likes on the video. What are we doing? You guys have to pay the entry fee if you're gonna come in here in the live chat. Please
Like the damn video.
like the damn video. Oh, we waiting on J-Rob?
Well, J. Rob, Bob, you got anything?
Yeah, a little
What is that,
sparkling water.
San Pellegrino. Nah, fuck that.
Hey, Bob,
Yeah.
that spot on Sunday was nice, huh?
Oh, the last spot?
This spot was so fire.
No doubt. Hey, JD. Yeah, that was dope.
Hit my line.
Hey, Bob, JD told us an elite story before the episode that you will have to hear after the
Yeah,
episode.
I gotta tell you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh
a
my
demon.
god, it was so fire, bro.
Ow.
Also, before we get into normal topics, I actually wanted to go. I don't know how many times we've done this on Player's Choice, maybe once or twice. I want to go back to last episode, the episode I wasn't on. I want to read some comments from last episode.
I'm down for it. One more
Address some
time.
viewer comments, man. All right, let's hit these super chats while we're pouring up. Z-Dub sent the super chat. Said, Ron ain't read my super chat off yesterday, L host. So I'm going to get this off now. Curry versus Bird. It is a close debate for... Oh, is it a close debate for accolades? Then debate their skill sets.
Yo, Z-Dub, my bad. And my bad to anybody else who super chats I couldn't get to. I'll do my best to try to get to them, but we got certain topics and milestones that we must hit on the show. And on top of that, we can't go all night as much as I would love to, as much as Ticket would love to. Some older dudes on there that they just don't quite have the stamina. So, if we get a Viagra sponsorship or something like that, maybe we can get them old cats,
Viagra.
a little extra 30 minutes or 40 minutes or whatever,
Wow.
I'm crying.
All right,
Bro.
maybe
Nice.
I got Larry Bird. I got Larry Bird no matter what. No matter what. Larry Bird is a great scorer as well, a really good playmaker as well. He's probably the best rebounding small forward we've ever seen. Yeah, I would go with Larry Bird no matter what. Accolades and skill set.
I think I'm with you, Dub.
I got Larry Bird as well. But the best rebounding small forward we ever seen, I think that might be Scottie Pippen.
But I'm not gonna hold you though. Like I know y'all think I am notorious for saying I hate Steph. Stephen Curry this season, nah, this dude is different this year. I'm not gonna hold you or nothing. This is a different Stephen Curry I've ever seen in my fucking life, and I gotta give my props off to him.
I told you guys when I came up here and changed my MVP vote after the first game of the season, I said Steph is going to go ballistic this year.
You're not winning it though.
On TikTok, people in there calling me a bozo, calling me crazy, calling me a dipshit. Every word in the book. I'm like,
They're not wrong.
no,
That come with it though. That come with it.
It might be some truth to it, but check it out though. It's truth to both sides of the story because you got to understand, dude is the only unanimous MVP ever.
I don't want to hear that.
Anytime Steph Curry,
Yeah, but that's because he's likable. There's been a lot of MVPs who probably should have been unanimous.
All right,
but,
he's a two-time
media,
MVP.
media be
He's a two-time
hating.
MVP.
Media be
He
hating.
shouldn't even have won in 2015. I'm gonna just be real, bro. James Harden
Man,
should have
see,
won
here
that
y'all
shit.
go, man. Here y'all go.
Yo,
Yo, check
cheer!
it out.
Hey, can we cheer this? Cheers this real
Let's
quick.
cheers. Let's cheers. Let's
50K,
cheers.
bro.
50K.
Cheers, boys.
50K. PC on top, baby.
Oh shit! Wait.
Ah.
One more time.
Oof.
He wanted us to debate their skill sets. I mean, what is there to debate, man? Larry Bird on top. Leaf Diggy. Ron, aka L host, saw the fit yesterday, but the NBA is focused on Utah now and explain why Adam Silver was at Kings game last night. Look at Bobby. Look at Bobby.
Look, you know why. You know why.
I don't know why.
I
actually don't know why.
I don't know why either.
We are all baffled.
Steph Curry ain't different enough, huh? You talking about Steph Curry different? He ain't different enough.
Curry is different.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what's that mean? Hold on.
He different, but he ain't different enough. He ain't different enough for the Kings, though.
I'll give my hats off to the Kings. They've been playing really well this year. with
Thank you.
Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Can we get a little bit of love, y'all?
Y'all get it. Y'all got some love.
You're not getting no fucking love, bro. Why do bum ass teams want love for being a 7-6 seed, bro? Like, who gives a fuck,
any other
bro?
team,
Who cares
playing
about
like
me?
we're playing, if any other team from any other city,
The Jazz are the best team in the conference right now. Ain't they
Hold up,
number one?
J Rob. They beaten in these on this
Come on, man.
on this 4-game winning
Bobby,
streak.
who
They beat the
cares?
Nets, they beat the Warriors, and they beat the Cavs. You
Smoke
gotta give them their
the
fucking
Nets.
respect. They
Smoke.
on a full.
The Nets are overrated.
Oh my god.
and we got robbed against Miami the first time.
No, you
And we
didn't.
got robbed against the Warriors the first time. Stop it, J. Rob. Show me some love.
And they beat the Suns. They beat the Suns as well.
I ain't gonna lie. I hate to say I gotta see later on, man. Like I gotta see by like January. Cause I'm not gonna fall in love, bro. Like the Jazz, the Kings, I'm not losing sleep.
I'm in love with the Jazz, baby. I don't give a fuck. The Jazz is on the road, bro. They on a fucking road, man.
I don't know if I'm in love with the Jazz. I think I'm just in love with Laurie marketing right now.
Nah,
bro.
son, they play tremendous basketball, bro. Fierce, free-spirited, man. Everybody's a threat on the court. The Utah Jazz, man, they showing the fuck up, man. I know they're going to lose.
Dub is going
right
for a record of F words. This is
the
insane.
Utah Jazz. I'm sorry, Jay. But the Utah Jazz, man, I'm a believer, man. Y'all want to write them all off, saying they trying to lose games on purpose? Get the hell up out of here, man. Like, get up out of here. They win games.
I'm not saying they're not winning games. I don't want to lose sleep over these two teams because in January when they get reminded by their front office and owner, like, all right, Merry Christmas, time to get back to tanking. The holiday of giving out wins is over.
Hey, speaking of F-bombs, fuck the Jazz. What about the Kings? Okay? I said, look, as soon as we traded Tyrese Haliburton and got Domantas Sabonis, it changed everything for our franchise. Domantas Sabonis, I'm talking about big ox shit. Big ox shit.
Bobby, I promise you no one cares about the Sacramento Kings. And you remember when we were talking about where they're going to place before, I think this might have been before the season started. And we did not really take into account that the Portland Trailblazers and the Utah Jazz were going to overperform like this.
I told y'all about the Blazers.
I told y'all Portland. Right here, Ron, me and you. We was in it together. Yes, sir.
We're still better than Portland. And we're better than Dallas.
A pound right into a salute.
Yes, sir. We believed in them when nobody else believed in them. Dame and Anthony Simons changing the fucking way we view them. If you see that game last night, you know what they about.
I told y'all.
I believe in Dame.
Blazers over Mavs, and I got kicked out the stream.
Kings over Mavs too.
No, Bobby. No, Bobby.
Yeah, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that today.
De'Aaron over Luka.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right.
You should go home for that.
All right.
For real though,
like Domantas over everybody. Big ox shit.
Hey, Luka was balling last night.
Game winner and then shushed his own crowd. That was elite.
Crazy. He was
crazy. Going off.
No, I'm not hating on the Kings. Can I just get to January, Bobby? Can we relax till January?
But J-Rob, you got to give credit where credit's due, though.
What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit?
On the show, we got to come up here and talk about recent games and recent performances.
Yeah.
So it's 10, 12 games into the season. It's 10, 12 games into the season.
Right.
But I'm like, I got to give De'Aaron Fox his love.
We on a podcast, bro.
Statistically, he's been the most clutch player in the league. Statistically.
Fox always had that dog in him.
He's he's first in the league in clutch points. Field goal percentage down the clutch. 3-point percentage down the clutch. He's second. And he's 100% from the free throw line in clutch situations so far. You got to give De'Aaron Fox his props for stepping up. He hit that crazy-ass game winner from damn near half court. If Steph Curry would have did that, or if Bron would have did that, it would be Gok 5,000.
That wasn't crazy, bro.
It'll be on everybody's story. I'm saying, let's just show De'Aaron some love.
All right. I'm gonna give some credit. Big ox shit. Big ox shit is going on in Sacramento.
Big ox shit.
Yeah, big ox shit. I'll give
it
to him. Fuck.
Hey, look, J-Rob. Dub.
You're right, big auction.
Hey, no. Because I went back and was watching.
They won 7 of the last 9. They hooping right now. They hooping.
And we got cheated before that.
Hold on.
We
What
got
you about to say,
robbed.
Rob?
Three games into the season, when the Jets got a couple wins, J-Rob come on with his Jets hat on, his jacket. All of a sudden, we gotta see. You see, get the dances. So I'm
Put
saying,
that shit on.
Yeah.
Put that shit on.
Let's give him some love. Let's give him some love.
Yeah. I'll give him some love. I'll give him some love.
Yeah, you talking about January.
I
We
will
on a
say this part.
podcast. We have to.
I will say this. I'll give the Kings this credit. Because they got a lot of slack for letting Tyrese Haliburton go. They believed in De'Aaron.
Big ox shit.
They believed, but they also showed that they believed in De'Aaron. They believed in what De'Aaron could do more than they could believe in Tyrese. And at the end of the day, right now, De'Aaron is looking like as advertised. So I'll give him that.
Hey, but to talk about Tyrese though,
Fox got that dog in him.
Tyrese is really one of them.
Yeah.
And like I was talking to my boy last night. Keep in mind, Tyrese leads the league in assists right now. Dude's only, I don't know his exact age. I think he's 22, 23 maybe.
Maybe less than that.
If he's 23 and leading the league in assists, he's probably going to do this for a long, long time. And like Tyrese going to be one of the top point guards in the league for a long time. Like,
damn, Ron, are you in a debacle right now with Tyrese and Trae Young?
No. It's like Steph Curry, Trae Young.
Wow,
and everybody else is doing whatever they're doing.
De'Aaron, Steph, Trae Young.
Yeah, he's 22 right now, bro. He was born on a leap year, which is
did Luka Doncic like fall off?
Right, that's what it's like. What
are we talking about? What are you talking about?
Like the level of delusion today is insane.
My bad.
I don't mean level of delusion.
No, I'm doing with Luka. I'm doing what y'all do with Steph. He's not a point guard. He's a small forward.
I've never said that. I've never said that. I didn't say
J-Rob said that. I said y'all.
J-Rob took that, and I took
the collection of anybody.
Who is saying that? Like, who is out here?
A lot of people say Steph's a shooting guard. A lot of people do.
Showtime says it. A lot of people do say it.
JD, I'm on my phone, so I can't see the live chat. Are the Kings getting some love in the live chat? Or are they hating on the Kings right now?
Yeah, they are right here. Can you see this?
No, they give me love.
Shout out, Louis.
Nah, you getting love. Nah, they give me love in here. They give me love.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, for real though? Nah, but for real, it's really not ridiculous to say Haliburton over Fox though. It's really not.
No, I think it's ridiculous.
No, because here's the thing. First off, Tyrese is younger. Second off, Tyrese plays both sides of the defense. Tyrese plays both sides of the court,
Ron,
just like De'Aaron. On top of that, Tyrese clears them in playmaking and passing.
Ron, don't ever start your argument of it's not crazy to say he's better. First of all, he's younger. Like,
I'm saying like because I'm saying like, you gotta look.
First of all, he's younger.
You gotta look at it how GMs look at it, and then you gotta project. You gotta project. That's what I'm saying. Like,
better basketball player, not the better player to have on your team.
Who's better right now, Ron?
Who's better right now? De'Aaron's obviously better, but it's not ridiculous to say that I would want Tyrese as my point guard over De'Aaron.
It's ridiculous.
I'll stand with LeBron.
We can go through some teams, and they would rather have Tyrese.
I'll stand with LeBron, bro. The dude's having 20 and 10, bro. He's not that bad of a defender.
No, he's one of the top 10 best point guard defenders in the league.
Tyrese is filthy. Tyrese is filthy, no doubt. I don't want to take nothing away from Tyrese at all. He's nasty.
I'm taking De'Aaron Fox.
Also, can you guys bring the same energy for me starting the stream late saying L host? Mars is in the chat and should be up here. Can we get L Mars in the chat, please? Let's bring that same energy.
Bam, L Mars in the chat.
L Mars in the chat.
L Lars.
No, fuck that. So Mars some love. What's up with you, Mars?
Lars.
Let's get
Bobby, I love you. You're all about spreading love, bro. I really do love you for that, man.
Dark Ambition sent to Super Chat, said LaMelo or Ja. Come on.
Ja, stop it. Ja.
Please stop that.
Come on, bro. Like, that's not
a baseball player did that in the World Series, man. What the fuck? Love this.
TMF Willie, Ace Hood and DJ Khaled. I ain't forget the chocolate god is back. And why JD look like JJ Redick if he had a midlife crisis? That's crazy. JJ Redick's older than me, bro. That is insane.
That's an elite.
Corbin Van Bergen. Just want you boys to have a good day and enjoy yourselves. Love you boys, man. That's love. Thank you so much for the super chat, Corbin.
Yo, take a shot with us, bro.
Hey, JD, who are they calling Ace Hood? Me or Ron?
Bro, I
was
have no
that
idea.
was during that chat. They were calling you. What were they calling you that day? They were calling me Ace Hood, and they were calling you something else. But they called Dub DJ Khaled. Remember that was the show where Dub was like, Dub did.
Yeah.
God did, Dub did. Hey, and for this Geo dude in the chat, yo, hop off my nuts, bro. Like, this is
Oh my
me,
God,
bro.
bro.
Like,
Today
I'm,
is gonna be one
this
of those days.
this is me. I'm a natural ass person, bro. You talk about faking. I don't fake shit, bro. I'm me. Like, what the fuck? And Ron would tell you, I'm the same exact way, no matter what. The same exact way I'm off the show as I am on the show.
That is
So
fact.
hop off my nuts, bro. God damn.
I'm like JD up here. I gotta tone down my personality.
Don't tone down shit.
Right up.
Turn up.
All right, hey, all right. Y'all,
Jamal
hey,
Williams said super chat said
it's
De'Aaron
a
has
different
always...
dog. It's a different animal inside here, J. Rob.
Be that
Jamal-
animal. That's what I want to see.
Hey, you know what it is about the Aaron? I'm gonna tell you what it is. He got his boy back, Malik, 6th man of the year. Leak.
Yo, hey,
we
yo,
here.
hey, yo. So during every Kings game, like I won't know when the Kings are playing. I don't schedule Kings games in my
Nobody's
phone.
checking for the fucking Kings.
So
I
look,
can't say that.
Look, I got a group chat on Instagram with Bob, and all of a sudden I just get a random notification at just random times of the night when the Kings are playing, and I won't know they're playing. Keep in mind, and it'll just say,
Hey, Ron, you're not the only one. No one knows they're playing.
It'll say leak with like 10 E's, L, 10 E's, K, and it'll just say leak nigga. And he'll send the highlight in, and it'll be him shooting a mid-range jumper or something.
I need to get in this group chat.
That was good. That was good for him.
Yeah, I want to see these videos.
I need to get in this group chat just so I can know when the Kings are playing, apparently.
Y'all can say what y'all want about the Kings. Don't disrespect Malik Monk. Don't disrespect Harrison Barnes. And do not disrespect Big Oxy.
Who, Harrison Barnes? You talking about the Black Falcon?
Harrison like that. Hey, can we talk about how we had KD on the bench ready to cry?
Oh,
damn, bro.
Oh, yo, you be talking, yo, Bobby. See, this is why I say wait till January because
KD was looking a little sour on the bench.
that big ox shit gonna turn a big poodle shit in January, and you're gonna be fucking
little
pissed
poodle,
off,
little
bro.
poodle.
Yo, one thing, DeMontis said never no poodle. Big dogs is out.
All right, I just hope it stay like this.
Hey, we can go 0-82, and one thing's for sure, ain't no poodle in DeMontis. Hey, he come from good stock. Y'all know about his pops. Don't play. Y'all know about his pops. He come from good stock.
Most definitely.
No, he definitely got good pedigree.
Bobby, are you going to be here on Sunday on the show?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll be back. My laptop will be back fixed. I won't be on my phone like this anymore.
You know what? The phone's actually not bad, to be honest. You know that what we're going to have to do on Sunday.
Hey, put your money where your mouth is.
Eyebrow.
No, they don't want it with us.
Hey, put some money on that raggedy ass eye.
Let's get to some comments from last episode 182. Andrew G left a comment, said, "Is it crazy to say Tatum is the best small forward right now? I know he's number 2."
I mean, who's the unanimously number 1?
I'm assuming he's alluding that KD's still number 1.
Yo,
I'm going with the Reaper. I'm still going with the Reaper.
Yo, for real, I come up here, I talk a lot of shit about that skinny boy, but KD's in a different bag right now.
Yeah, I'm still taking the Reaper.
A different bag right now.
I have to go with KD and maybe even Braun to an extent. I don't think that those guys really fell off that much. I know Jason Tatum is playing amazing right now, but the way I look at things is as if I see those guys on the Boston Celtics, how do I imagine if they would look? And I think they would look phenomenal as well. So I think KD and LeBron James are in terrible situations right now, which is why they're not successful. But this goes to my point. Like, people just get caught up in winning. People get caught up in winning bias. And, since these guys are in losing situations, we just don't think that they're the same kind of guy. If I put LeBron and Kevin Durant on the fucking Boston Celtics, I'm pretty sure everyone would be on their fucking dick. And that's because of the team is winning. So, I mean, that's just my honest opinion, bro. Y'all just be gassing shit up because people are winning and people are losing, and you won't think they have the same.
Bobby, I'm about to say to you, Bobby, you don't rock with KD, huh? I didn't know you ain't rock with KD like that.
No, I mean, I rock.
No, I saw your story, bro.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, but that was different though. I mean, not KD. I think KD's still number. He's top 3, but I don't know. It's like I don't know what winning bias is though, Dub. Like, what is winning bias? We're playing basketball. You're supposed to win.
I'm gonna explain it to you. I'm gonna explain it to you, Bobby. What they do, because they do this on the football show, is that it's okay to lose games as long as your stats are good and your situation isn't phenomenal.
So
if there's things that need to contextualize,
how you gonna ask a question? How you gonna answer a question that was directed at me? How you gonna answer a question that was directed at me?
What position does Jimmy Butler play?
That doesn't make sense. You said what?
What position does Jimmy Butler play?
Small forward.
Okay, well that moves KD back another one.
So the reason why I'm talking about winning bias is because there's so many times where people are in a better situation than somebody else, and for some reason the NBA masses they overrate other guys for being better than somebody else, mainly because they're in a situation that's better than them. For example, LeBron James and Kevin Durant. I think they're in one of the worst situations in the league right now. And to ask a question like Jason Tatum could be number 1, in my opinion, is crazy to me because if I see those guys in a winning situation, those guys will be playing the same way that they're playing right now and be winning, and nobody will be asking these questions.
Is Jason Tatum not playing good enough to be debated as number 1 small forward though?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely
so.
Is.
Jason Tatum is apparently playing well enough
right
to be the best player in the NBA right now, MVP wise, because I seen something the other day that said that Jason Tatum is apparently now the favorite for MVP.
Yeah, not Luka Doncic.
Nah, not
Tatum's
buying
playing
it.
well.
The thing about it is, he's gonna win more games than Luka, so it's you gotta factor that in too. The MVP, it's
he's on a better team
to go into it. Yeah.
But my thing is this though, is like I just feel like sometimes that winning bias thing don't really make sense to me because also the best players on the team affect the winning. Like I don't think you're not supposed to have a system or a recipe of players to fit what your best players do, but the winning is really coming from your best guys.
No, for sure, but your support system's also great. And here, I will say, without Jason Tatum, I don't think that the Celtics win half as many games. Sure, that's fine. But I think that if you take Luka off the Mavericks, the Celtics would win more games than the Mavs.
Absolutely.
So that's why when you're talking about most valuable player, I don't know. Well, maybe you take that into account. But again, that's hypothetical, whatever. I don't care.
No, but what does Shannon Sharp just say? What does Shannon Sharp just say? If a dog had a square butt, he'll poop blocks.
No, but that's always the thing with the MVP though. It's like, is it the most valuable player in the league, like the best player in the league?
Right.
Is it the most valuable player, like who put up the best stats?
Right.
Or is it who's the most valuable to their team? If we're doing most valuable to their team, I don't think nobody would be up here debating that Luka is the most valuable to their franchise. Like,
I'll debate that every day.
If you take this one guy off their team, they are shit, trash.
There's a lot of teams that would be like
trash. I'm talking about Mark
sure.
Cuban rolling over in his grave.
They take Steph Curry off the Warriors right now. They the same team.
No, J-Rob, you're right.
They don't fall off as big a cliff as the Mavs.
Is Jason Tatum off? If Jason Tatum leaves the Celtics, you think JB and company they're going to be a top?
They don't fall
off.
They'll be a good team.
I think they'd be a good team. I think they'd be a good team, but do you think they'd be the same caliber of team they would?
I mean, if you take anybody off of, and if you take any best player on that team, they'll never be the best version of themselves.
Well,
but
Celtics, that's debatable shit. Ask the Memphis Grizzlies; they know how to win without their best guy.
Yeah, but the team is still better. The team is still better with John Morant on there. The team is still at their full potential with John Morant, and that's the same thing with Jason Tatum. The team will be at their full potential with Jason Tatum, but don't act as if that team can be able to sustain itself without him.
I'll give you another. I think it's just crazy to just say it's only Luka because if you ask Giannis,
if Giannis would be the most valuable.
I don't think so. Because if you take Giannis off the Bucks, I don't think that team is nowhere close to what they are.
They'll still make the playoffs. They would
still they're not making the playoffs.
I do know they're not.
They're not making the playoffs.
These niggas got Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton.
That's
still a really good team.
What? And Brook Lopez too.
That's third.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that people may not want to hear, and it's just gonna sound crazy because I love Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday, and I know
Oh, man.
in Middleton.
Nah, don't drop your shot now because you were just saying they wouldn't make the playoffs.
And I know
Y'all
in the media people talk about, we got to see, we need Middleton and Drew have been great stars for the Bucks. But let's be real in terms of like the tier of stars they are. Like, ultimately, if Giannis is not there, he makes up for so many deficiencies for that team because he does so many things great on the basketball court outside of just scoring. His presence alone is a lot. So I don't think that Bucks team, if they make the playoffs, they're not going to be.
Hold on.
I'm not jacking that.
But J-Rob,
he makes up for Budenholzer. He makes up for the terrible coaching.
If you took Giannis,
he's a game breaker. Literally breaks the game.
J-Rob, if you took Giannis off, you're still going to have like a decent somebody in there. It's not going to be like maybe not all-star caliber because, like Ron said, you have Drew and Chris already. You're going to have some role player in there that's going to be good enough to that team's still going to go to the playoffs.
Yo,
that team is good without Giannis.
Drew Holiday's the best two-way point guard in the league.
I agree with that.
Top three and D players in the league.
But Drew Holiday is not the greatest shooter. He's not the greatest shooter.
Drew Holiday could put up 20 on any given night. Drew Holiday can average 20.
But he don't.
What do you mean he don't do that? So what's he doing this year?
We've seen Drew Holiday in playoff games, right? I'm not saying he's a great defender. He's a great defender, bro. He's a great defender. He's a great two-way guard. He is a great two-way point guard. Drew Holiday is a great two-way point guard. I want to say that. I love his game. But I'm not going to sit here. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and act like even with Giannis gone, Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday, the best that team is going is 7th or 6th seed, bro. That's the peak of the mountain. But I understand that, but that's not usually a good recipe of a team, bro. That's not an elite team. I'm being optimistic saying the 6th seed, bro. I'm not
saying they're gonna win the championship, but I'm saying with the toughness of a guy like Drew Holiday, the grittiness of a guy like Chris Middleton, you got Brook Lopez, who's one of the best defensive centers in the league, also one of the best shooting bigs in the league. Also, people really forget Brook Lopez got a bag down in the post.
I'm sorry, those guys.
He just can't get into it because he's the fourth best player on his team.
Ron, if in a situation where Giannis comes off, that presence leaves the basketball game.
What presence leaves the basketball court?
I'm saying if Giannis
had to move their feet.
I'm saying if Giannis goes
Drew Holiday just
the way they guard guys like Lopez and Bobby Portis and these boys, they're not going to be doing the same shit they doing without Giannis on the court, bro.
But that doesn't mean that they're not still
present.
Right. That doesn't mean that they're
not going to be productive. I'm saying they're not going to be the same caliber.
What you're saying,
that's fine.
By no means.
Taking off Giannis means that they're not championship contenders, maybe. But you're saying they wouldn't even make playoffs. That just doesn't make any sense.
I think they are
two all-star caliber. No, they're still like 5, 6 seed in the East, bro. Come on.
JD, the only reason they're not, because my thing is, I got big love for Drew Holiday, especially Drew Holiday. I got big love for Chris Middleton too. But what Giannis does is that he.
Yeah, the stream didn't want to hear that nonsense.
Giannis makes up for Budenholzer. Budenholzer is a weak ass coach.
No, that's no doubt about it.
I agree with that too.
It doesn't take away the fact that they still have 2 all-star caliber players on that team. Like, look at the Mavericks, for example. If you take Luka Doncic off that team, they have 0 all-stars.
Well, no, I mean, no doubt. You take Luka off, and then you take Giannis off. The Milwaukee Bucks are still better,
significantly better.
But if you put Luka on the team like how they are right now, like the Mavericks aren't even close to the Bucks right now anyway. So it's not even a fair comparison.
I think it's easy to understand that the team wouldn't be at their best without him. Of course, would it change? Yes, but the team dynamic that the Bucks have, they'll be able to be competitive without a Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, let's not forget, even with Giannis, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton out, they went 1-1 this year without him. They had Javon Carter fucking step the fuck up against Oklahoma City Thunder. And if you haven't Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton on that team, they're definitely gonna be able with better defense. They're definitely gonna be able to be competable.
I forget how nice the East is. The East.
I just think personally, if you're asking Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton to be 25 to 27. point scorers.
They don't have to do 25 to 24 though.
If Giannis isn't there, they would have to carry a heavier load.
Look,
you would ask them to do more, right?
All right, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Like, we've let the NBA condition us to think that every team has to have a 30-point score to be good.
Look at the Jazz.
Let's look at the. That's where I'm going. Let's look at the Utah Jazz. So we could stack those rosters. We could take Giannis off that team and stack those rosters up. And the Bucks would be better than the Jazz roster-wise. They would be a better defensive team, no doubt about it. In the NBA, it's not hard to find scoring. You've seen Javon Carter. All the 3-stars sat out. Javon Carter had 36. You don't think Bobby Portis is going to score?
I hear you.
Grayson Allen can come and give you 20 on any given night.
I don't know about Grayson Allen.
Wesley Matthews can hit a couple threes.
Hey,
they're going to find scoring.
At the end of the day, this is hypothetical.
Marjan Beaucamp scored 25 last night. In the game before that, he scored 20. You're going to find scoring in the NBA.
At the end of the day, I hear you. I hear you, brother. But at the same time, I just have to fail to agree, bro. Difference in opinions here. Because at the end of the day, that team without Giannis is getting coached by Coach Bud. And I'm not jacking that team with Coach Bud and no Giannis. Giannis makes up for a lot of shit, bro. There's a lot of guys that get away with a lot of shit with great players, bro. That's just how it goes.
All right,
I don't know if that team's the same.
Football Breakdown said the super chat said, LOL, KD only scores. Terrible D, no playmaking. Second comment from the last video, Mega Khaled 121. Mars, I don't know if CP3 is washed up. I think he's just starting the season off terribly. He started off bad when he first got to Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. I wanted to address this to you because Mars isn't on the show right now. Dub, is CP3 at a point where it's super decline? Or is it just beginning of the season, let the rust wear off? Where are we at?
I've been saying this since last year, bro. CP3 is not the same guy as he used to. He's not as athletic. He's not as physical. It seems as if the injuries is finally catching up to him, bro. I think he could do a good job of playmaking around the other playmaking for the other guys around him. But when we talk about relying on him, especially in a playoff setting, relying on him to do more than that, he's just not going to deliver. And that's because he's just not the same guy. I mean, y'all overrated the fuck out of him last year, thinking that he even had a chance of being an MVP candidate because the team was just a really good team. CP3 is not the same guy. He's fallen off of what he used to be. He relied way more on his teammates last season than he's ever did in years past. And this year is just another example of that. CP3 is not the same guy. CP3 is getting older, and it is what it is. His time is coming to an end. It's easy as hell to understand that if you watch the games.
CP3 need to hit up Fluent and Chill and get them old man remedies.
Yo, that's great.
They can help him ease into his retirement a little better.
Last comment from last episode, and I am upset that I missed last episode because of the rant that you guys apparently went on. Disrespecting my Mavericks. Ian commented, said, okay, another super bad take. 2011 Dirk is one of the best single-player playoff performances ever. The dude was unstoppable. They don't beat the Heat. Even with LBJ choking, that team was stacked. Wade was still ridiculous. Why were you guys slandering the Mavs?
Oh, yeah, I guess he was talking about me. Yeah, I said Dirk Nowitzki. I look at that more as a choke artist. LeBron James didn't play to himself. I think if LeBron James did play to himself, Dirk Nowitzki would have never won a ring. And it is what it is, bro. LeBron James had an all-time terrible performance, bro, from a superstar ever. And
but he had an all-time great
for a reason, Dub. For a reason, Dub.
Dirk Nowitzki, hold on. Dirk Nowitzki did play well. I'm not going to say that he didn't.
No, he didn't play well.
He played great. He played amazing. He played phenomenal. He played amazing.
Hey,
but at the end of the day, I will always look at that series more like a choke job.
What point was it when J Kidd started clamping Bron? That was ridiculous.
You said what?
What game was it when J Kidd started clamping Bron?
Come on, bro. He wasn't clamping Bron.
At 50 years old.
He wasn't clamping Bron, bro. It was a zone defense, and they were able to take turns on him. There's a few good possessions that Jason Kidd had a few good possessions on him, but he wasn't clamping Bron for the whole series, bro.
Clamping your goat.
That's not my goat.
That wasn't a choke. That's just getting schemed and plotted against, and not being able to do anything about it. You call it choking. I call it getting worked. LeBron was literally just letting other people have the ball in his hands and just chilling there. That's what happened. He wasn't because he didn't want
aggressive.
The ball. Would you want the ball if you're getting clamped by a 50-year-old?
That's my point. That's my point.
That's
You
not
should've just-
choking, Dub.
you
That's
shouldn't
getting
be.
clamped by a 50-year-old.
No, bro. You shouldn't be sitting here just. Oh, I'm just gonna allow this defense to fucking stop
He
me.
didn't
I'm gonna
allow
sit here.
anything. There was nothing he could do about it.
He
was
wasn't
getting
being
clamped by a
aggressive. He
50-year-old,
wasn't
Dub.
being aggressive, Bobby. He wasn't being aggressive at all. All this shit we talk about Ben Simmons, we say he could be better. Why? Because he needs to be more aggressive. LeBron James in that 2011 finals needed to be more aggressive, and he wasn't.
Dub, give
Speaking
credit where
of
credit
Ben
is due,
Simmons.
bro.
I give credit for Dirk Nowitzki. I'd give credit for Dirk Nowitzki playing well, but I will always look
Playing
at that
well.
series like a choke job.
But
Dub,
hold
Dub,
on, no,
please
Dub.
say it with
You
me,
got to
Dub. He
factor in
played
the
great.
prior
He played
series
great,
too, though.
Dub.
You got, and this is why I can't discredit.
I ain't gonna lie, Bob. You gotta chill, Bob. You gotta chill though with that getting locked up by 50-year-old shit, though,
Why?
bro. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Go
And I
Go
still
ahead, bro.
hold
Go ahead,
Dirk.
2011. I know y'all a little younger than me. So 2011 seems like forever ago to y'all, but I remember.
Bro, I'm 25, bro. I remember 2011, bro. I was high school, freshman year. Like, I remember 2011, bro. I'm just saying.
And this
Dub
is
was
the
in
thing,
Huggies still.
and this is the thing. This is the thing that people just get confused with me all the time. Like just because I view it that way, I'm not sitting here trying to knock Dirk Nowitzki as a player. That's just how I view the series. I think Dirk
Don't be a
Nowitzki.
politician.
Hold
Dub.
on. It's not a politician. It's just the way I exactly feel. Y'all know how I feel about wins and losses. I think Dirk Nowitzki, I hold him to the same standard, whether or not he won or lost
Wins
that
and losses
series.
don't matter to you.
Because no, he won and lost that series. He performed well, bro. At the end of the day, he performed well. We'll hold him to the same standard regardless if he won or lost. But a lot of people do. They see this 2011 ring and like, God damn, they want to be on his meat the whole damn time. I'm like, nah, bro, that's more of a choke job, bro. Talk about
Is
how
that
he
the win
performed.
bias? Is that win bias?
That's the winning bias. Yes,
Choke
100%.
job's crazy.
Because if Dirk
I think winning
Nowitzki,
bias sounds so stupid.
if Dirk
though,
Nowitzki
bro.
never won that series, everyone would still view him as a choke artist.
But
Everyone
he
would.
did.
But
Yeah,
Dub,
I
but
do
winning
understand your
bias,
point.
winning bias
the
don't
reason-
make sense to me. That's
No,
the reason why
that's-
you play, bro. You do this
Exactly,
to win, bro.
exactly,
Like,
exactly.
as somebody, you wrestled, bro. Why did you wrestle? Just to be
Wrestling-
good enough?
wrestling
You
is
wrestled to win
wrestling-
matches, right?
What-
Wrestling is different because that's more individuality. And there's nobody else to blame but myself.
But
So
I'm
I
saying
can
you
sit
did
here
it to
and
win,
accept
though,
that.
right?
100%. But when I'm in a team environment, when I'm in a team sport, and when I'm trying to rate these players, I can't just sit here. And if I understand the concept of team sport, team environment, and that it all goes down to your star players, your coaching, your role players, because role players are crucial to winning a
Facts,
championship.
facts,
If I know that it goes down
All right, Dub.
if I know it goes all the way
Finish this, 'cause
down
I'm
to
about to
that,
fry you now.
I just can't big
No,
up
'cause-
or knock players for winning or losing. I
But Rob,
can't.
before you go,
No,
before
this
you
whole
before you
logic
fry him,
is backwards.
Are you
Dub.
using
all the way
Ron? Are you
backwards.
using grease or is this an air fryer? What are we doing?
Air fryer for sure?
All right.
But
Clean
check this
eats.
out. Check this
Clean
out, because it's
eats.
gonna be real quick. That's why it's an air fryer. It's gonna be real quick. So first off, why did you wrestle? Did you wrestle to win, or did you wrestle to get some feels in?
I wrestled
much
because
that's
I
what
wrestled
it
because it was an individual
Ron.
sport and I had
What the
nobody
fuck,
else.
bro?
I wrestled
But
because
that's what I'm saying. Like, did
I
you?
wrestled because it was an individual sport, and if I won or lost, there was nobody else to blame but myself.
Got you. So all the blame was on you.
100%.
If
I
you
should have
lost,
worked harder.
did you choke? Did you choke if you lost? Or did you
There's
just
times
work?
where I choked. There's times where I choked. There's times I didn't play to myself. There's times where I was gassed because I was cutting weight the night before and I wasn't the best version of myself. 100%.
Okay, so
I hold
check this
myself
out.
to the same standard.
So check this out. In a team sport, right? You can agree that it's multiple different layers and elements to winning, right?
100%.
So when you have a worser team, it's going to be harder to beat a better team, right?
Mhm.
So when somebody takes that worser team, puts that worser team on their back, and allows them to beat a better team over a 7-game series, then what do you say?
I do give them.
Because look, even with Braun playing at a lesser level, we can still probably all agree that Miami Heat team was still better than that Mavericks team.
Mhm.
Dwayne Wade was in his bag that year.
Yep.
Chris Bosh was in his prime. Braun was still Braun. They still had other shooters, other amazing
Mario
role players. They had a
Chalmers,
good
they had
coach.
role
Yo,
players.
that Miami team was stacked from top to bottom. So
Yeah, but the Mavericks had Peja Stojakovic.
No, the Mavs was dope, but I'm saying Dirk clearly put that team on his back and they
Dirk-
beat a better team.
Dirk put that team on his back, but when I sit
Peja.
here and look at that series, I look at one of the best players of all time not show up to the plate, and on top, like DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, for instance, we all sit here and say they're folders and they're chokers, not because they lost to LeBron, but we say that because they fucking performed terrible against LeBron, especially in 2018. I look at that more of a full job from DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry because they played historically bad. And it's the same concept. I think Dirk Nowitzki did play amazing. LeBron James in 2018 played amazing, but they did benefit from the fact that the other co-stars played terrible. And that's all I got to say to it.
Man, when a player puts his team on his back,
Yeah.
you gotta give them.
Yeah,
I give him credit
bro,
for it, though.
I ain't
I
gonna
give
lie,
him
bro.
credit for it.
I just don't understand like when you say winning bias though, because bro, that's how you measure shit. You know, like,
Winning
obviously
bias.
if everybody's good, you know, my thing is just if everybody is good, everybody's at the highest level. How do we measure who's the best among the best?
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
I get it. And I get it. I get it. I'm never going to sit here and say, well, because Derek Fisher got 5 rings, he's an all-time great point guard. Obviously, there's context to shit like that. But I don't understand how there's a bias when it comes to winning when the goal is to do that. And Teron's point, yeah, we could say Bron choked. Bron didn't play well. But ultimately, the Miami Heat overall were still the better team. They
100%.
still had a prime Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade ain't take the rope and carry them
That's what I'm
motherfuckers on their
saying.
back.
That's what
Chris
I'm
Bosh
saying.
has been an all-star. He ain't take the rope and put them on their back.
So the main thing,
Dirk outplayed everybody. You know, that
100%.
is great.
And J-Rob, if Derek Fisher was putting the team on his back,
We was talk about it.
He exactly my point. But
So-
on top of that, we seen it twice from Dirk though. We seen it the year that they lost to the Heat, and then they seen it when he doubled back years later and beat the Heat. So
Yes.
Dirk, that wasn't a one-off from Dirk. Dirk did it on a couple different occasions.
100%. But see, Ron, this is where things get misconstrued sometimes because I hold it both ways. I don't think it's right. The winning bias is the narrative for Dirk Nowitzki in his career would change wholeheartedly if he never won that fucking ring. I don't agree with that. I do
Okay,
not.
but
I do. Wait, hold up, Ron. I do not agree with that way of thinking. I do give credit for him performing well and doing the best he possibly could, but I don't agree with the whole narrative changing about Dirk Nowitzki in his career due to that run ring. Because if he never won that ring, a lot of people will crucify him, and then I will be talking on the other side of the fence saying, "Nah, bro, he played great. He played amazing. He just didn't win." And that's the two-way street I'm talking about. People praise or negate people for winning and losing, and I cannot stand with it because I think it's the most dumbest way to look at things.
I think it's hard because we rank
winning
people on
is
greatness.
it's a characteristic. Like it's
exactly.
It's something.
It's an
like,
intangible.
it's a trait. Yeah, it's an intangible.
You could
It's
play winning
intangible.
basketball and be in a losing situation. Kevin Garnett on the Timberwolves, handedly, bro. He was over here giving buckets, doing the best he could, but the team wasn't good enough. His guy got hurt in the conference finals versus Kobe and Shaq. How can I say he's not playing winning basketball? Because he lost to those guys?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, unfortunately, bro, you gotta have an icing on the cake. Nobody wants to be known. Unfortunately, obviously, I didn't wrestle, so I don't know like that world. I know more of like the team sports world, but I did run track. I was really good at track, so that was maybe my individual. But I always knew, I always rather
That's
have
right.
a
You got
gold
foot
medal.
speed. You was out there.
Yeah, bro, I had offers to run track and play football. I was a 400 runner,
Elite.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to
Hell yeah.
but every time I got a gold medal, it felt great. I got a silver, bronze, it didn't feel as good, even if you stood on a podium, because ultimately you're your first loser, bro. And the icing on the cake of any career is always that championship trophy at the end. So even if, like Charles Barkley, you average 25 and 10 and be this dominant player for your whole career, but it's almost like you didn't. I don't even know how. It's like you didn't stamp your shit though. Like he didn't stamp his shit because he never won the ring. So you're just a great player, but that's all you'll just ever been. You'll never be a champion. Like I do think the greatest players are champions.
I think great teams
No
win
doubt about it.
championships.
Everybody in your top 10 has a championship.
Everybody.
I think great players are great
Multiple.
players and great teams win championships. I don't look at it as a player attribute.
All right,
or
let's move.
characteristic.
Montreal Barnes said, "What's the difference between Bobo and Victor?"
Good question.
Motor.
Skill set.
Motor.
Vic's just
Motor.
different. He's just cut from a different type of cloth. Like I'm watching dude, and this is what a lot of people don't understand is the level of competition he's playing against over there. Talent-wise, they might not be as talented as the NBA, but they're still professionals. They're still grown men, and they still you heard what Giannis and Luka both said. It's harder to score in the FIBA game. He's over there scoring like that in the FIBA game. He's playing for the French national team right now, shooting one-legged three-point shots. When you see a dude do stuff like that, it's just like you're an anomaly of an anomaly. Like Steph Curry. Like what's the difference between Steph Curry and Dame Lillard? Steph is just cut from a little bit of a finer cloth, and that's Vic.
I mean, the difference between Steph Curry and Dame Lillard is just Steph Curry is an elite shooter. Like
that's the point I'm trying to make.
A great shooter too, but like Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah, I would say, and I think
that's really the difference.
The difference is Klay Thompson.
Look, it's a tier in between them two. It's a small tier, but it's a tier. Steph is just
small.
He just got a little more sugar in his tank. Pause.
I think
he got a little more spice.
Sugar in his tank is crazy. Sugar in his tank is crazy.
Whoa!
Sugar in his tank is crazy.
God sprinkled him with a little bit more than some of them other guys.
No, that's a fact.
Speaking of international versus U.S. competition, Giannis put together 2 starting lineups, an international lineup and a U.S. lineup. And I believe that he was saying, how can U.S. even compete with this lineup? The international lineup is Luka Doncic, Evan Fournier, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jokic, and Embiid. The U.S. lineup is Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, LeBron, KD, and Bam Adebayo.
At their best, or is this right now? If this is right now, I'm taking the international.
I didn't listen to the podcast. I'm just looking at a graphic here, so I don't know the full context around this. I mean, I guess you could look at it both ways. You know, right now and current.
What was the question?
Comparing these two, like what lineup do you like better? What lineup do you think is beating the other team? That international lineup or that U.S. lineup?
Well, Evan Fournier's on this motherfucker. Why is Evan Fournier on this pitch?
I mean,
he be balling overseas.
Well,
I'm not
and J-Rob,
this the best wing you could have picked of international players.
Who else are you going to put there though at the 2, J-Rob?
I'd rather either Bogdanovic. Either.
Yeah, I'd rather Bogdanovic.
Bro, I like Evan Fournier. Did you guys watch Evan Fournier?
Evan's dope. Evan's dope. I just think that
Shea Alexander is Canadian. Can we get Shea Alexander?
That's a fact.
Can we get Shea Alexander?
Yo,
SJ is way better than.
Yeah, you make a good point.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Look, I was already taking international, but if you put Shea on this team, it's low key unfair. They low key winning by double digits for real.
I will say right now, I think I could agree with you, Ron. But you look at these guys in their prime. That is a tough game either way.
Prime
either way.
If his prime is America, if his prime is the American team.
It's still close though. It's still close because you're talking about Luka Doncic, Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid. And then you got Curry, LeBron, KD, and then you have Klay and Bam. So
the only fucked up the only thing about this game I think is messed up is who guards Giannis. Because I do think
who guards the 3 through the 5, J-Rob?
Well, I would put Bam. I put Bam on Jokic. I've seen as much as I love Jokic's game. If I put a body on him, make it a little difficult. You're not going to stop him from facilitating, but I make his game a little difficult. I put Bron on Joel because Joel doesn't even really bang. He plays in the perimeter in his game as well. So I think I put him, but I don't know. I wouldn't put KD on Giannis. You know, like he's the mismatch. I think in this whole thing.
I think they get torched regardless. I think they're too big. I think Jokic and Joel Embiid will have a field day, like so easily. Like it wouldn't even be a question. LeBron can't guard Joel, bro. Joel will fucking torch him.
All right, Ron. Let's get to.
Joel's a bum.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, Bobby. I'm starting to come around about this Jokic Embiid shit. I'm actually starting to lean to Joker, bro. There's some things I've seen that I've not liked.
So after Joel goes out there and puts up the best performance of the year so far, we still not gonna give him no love?
No, I love him. I've defended him more than Ron. I've been one of the few people who put him over Jokic, but there's just certain things when I see out of his game that I just don't like. I don't like sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, there's things about Jokic's game that you can nitpick on too, but Jokic, I don't think Jokic has a game this year where he has 59. 11 rebounds.
He won't.
8 assists, and then 7 blocks on top of that too.
Yeah, no,
Like,
he
that
won't.
was
But
that was absolutely insane.
Embiid, I think, is only in a group of 3 or 4 other players who had back-to-back games that were equal to over 100 points. It's like Kobe, MJ, Embiid, and one other person. Was it like Devin Booker or something? Because
That'd make sense.
Wait, was it Braun? Was it Braun? Because Braun went back-to-back 50.
Nah, it was probably Devin Booker.
Let me look.
Yeah,
Braun went back-to-back.
I
Braun went
assume it was
back-to-back
Devin.
50 last year. Didn't he go back-to-back 50 last year?
Keep in mind though, too, it'll make sense with Devin because remember he did score that 72-point game.
Oh,
That's
right.
probably
So all he would need is 30 the next game. That's true.
No,
my only issue with Embiid, Ron,
someone in
is
the chat help us.
My thing about Embiid is Embiid, when he does dominant shit, it is always dominant, you know. But my issue is, like, Shaq was that every night.
Well, hold on,
You know,
no,
his
we're
best.
not comparing Embiid to Shaq though.
I'm not comparing him to Shaq, but what I'm saying is, like, the reason why I don't have the same
Wilt.
expectation for Jokic is because his body is not the same. Like, he don't move the same. He's not as athletically gifted. He's not as physically. He's not the same physical presence that Embiid is. And I don't think on a nightly basis all the time that Embiid really gives it. I think actually credit to Bobby, because Bobby is the one who brought it up the last time we was on the show together. And I actually started to really pay attention because I got to see what other people are seeing. And there's just other games where I'm like, yo, Embiid, just take this shit over. Like, nobody can stop you. You can shoot it from the 3 all the way to the cup. Like, you're a 3-level scorer at 7'2", 350. Like, there's no reason why I don't think he dominates as much as he wants.
I mean, I feel it, but
that's all.
I mean,
I'm leaning a little other way now. Jokic.
That game was nuts though. That was like David Robinson type shit. Like, that was crazy. But I'm just not buying it still though. I can't.
Like, I don't got them going too deep after, like, maybe the semis in the Western.
I mean,
the
the thing about
Nuggets?
it though is Joel been doing this for a long time.
76ers.
This isn't even surprising out of Joel. Like, yeah, it's always surprising when somebody does this, but you're like, oh, Joel did that? Okay. It's not too far-fetched or unexpected. What was more surprising this week was Darius Garland scoring 51 than Joel scoring 59.
Darius Garland is nice.
Can you come around about them Cavaliers or nah? You're not rocking with them yet.
They on the
No,
4-game losing
bro,
streak,
no,
he's right.
listen,
Who cares? They need to lose some games.
Bro,
they need that, bro.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that, Dub.
They're 8-4.
Basketball.
It's not a big deal.
That's just basketball, bro. You go
They're
on
games.
heaters, you go on ice.
And you're going on cross country road trips. You don't stop.
Yeah.
Bro. You're gonna lose some games.
That's not where my question marks come. My question marks come from, this is the first year that this team is, together with all the pieces. Sure, there's a lot of guys returning, but I mean, maybe it's unfair of me to look at D Mitch's past in playoffs, but I'm just not buying that stock. I'm standing on that first round.
Wait, fellas. I ain't gonna lie. There is an emergency that we have to talk about. Like, emergency in the basketball world. That if we don't catch this, we got, like, this is going on right now.
Let's go.
COVID.
So Kevin Durant, I guess he's on some tell-all shit right now. Absolute tell-all. So he puts out a statement that in an interview he goes, "Look at our starting lineup: Edmund, Sumner, Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris, Claxton, and me. No, it's not disrespect, but what are you expecting from that group?" This is with Bleacher Report. He's talking to a large publication. "You expect us to win because I'm out there. So if you're watching from that lens, you're expecting us to play well because 7 is out there." And then he also goes out and says, a lot of people say I'm not a leader because I didn't tell Kyrie to get vaccinated. Come on. Or I didn't condemn Kyrie for leaving the team. I'm not about to tell a grown-ass man what he can and can't do with his own life. I guess he's going off right now. I think he's
Time out though.
Hold on.
He wasn't a leader.
Hold up, let him finish. Bro.
Do you guys remember somebody coming up here and saying that KD wasn't a leader?
Being able to play with Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry, and Kyrie will still be me. I can play with anybody, anywhere, at any time. And I'm going to bring it every day. That should be my legacy.
KD, like, oh my god.
He's in his bag.
I was trying to skim through that article
baby.
a couple minutes ago. He also went on to say stuff about how the practices were ran like why he requested that trade. He just wanted more out of the practices. The energy was low. The drills, he just wanted more, drills that were applicable to improving certain aspects of their overall games and, their
I'm not gonna hold you,
improve
bro.
as a team, and they just weren't meeting that.
I'm not gonna hold you, man. I am getting tired of this shit. J-Rob, this is one of the moments you probably gonna like what I have to say.
Come on, let me hear it.
Say that shit. Because listen, bro, nobody says you're not a leader because of the whole COVID vaccination bullshit. Nobody says that. I'm not gonna tell a grown ass man what to do either.
None of us.
But you complaining about the fucking practices. You complain about shit like that. I've been in practices before. I've done that shit. And you know who elevates the fucking group? The players.
Stop,
the players.
Stop.
Stop.
Here he is.
Stop.
Here he is, the
Hold up,
franchise
Jay.
player.
Apparently you haven't been to
Here he
practice.
is,
finished.
the
I'm
franchise
not
player.
finished.
You talking about
I'm not
practice?
finished. Yeah, you talking about you complaining about energy in practices. The people who sets the fucking tones for that is usually your best guys. Guys, no, J-Rob, Jay, shut the fuck up before I finish, man. Please. I'm sorry. But listen, bro, that's what happens. You get that energy from your best guys. You get that energy from the guys you look up to, you believe in. If you're not happy with the energy of the practices, I think it's your duty to try to elevate that shit. In my opinion, that's what you do. You know all those guys. You have a good relationship with all those guys. It's your job as the best player on the team. If you complain about practice, you mad about the energy in practice? Yo, step the fuck up and get those guys involved.
First of all, how do you know that KD wasn't trying to elevate the energy? That's not the only thing. The other thing that he was talking about was they're doing stuff at practice that it's like, what are we doing? We're not doing certain things that we need to be addressing. He was bringing out like we need more closeout drills and like the drills that they're doing.
I get it from both perspectives.
I see both perspectives.
I do.
I get it too. I get that part too. You doing some like the team is probably doing some bullshit. But I'm sorry, you complaining about the energy of practices, bro. Nah, son, I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that. Don't complain about the energy. You as a player can change that.
But I will say this, Dub. You gotta hold on, though. This is why you gotta understand team sports. At the end of the day, Kevin Durant is to bring the energy because he's Kevin Durant. He's that guy, so he can always, because people have regard for who he is as a player, he can bring that juice and shit to practice. But if you're not telling the coach what's on the practice sheet, you're not telling him what we're doing periods 1 through 15, bro. And at the end of the day, Kevin Durant is going to go out and announce his grievances. But even if he's announcing his grievances and they're coming back into practice and doing the same shit that he just said we shouldn't be doing, and as somebody who, like, in football, we go through the same shit. Like, why are we doing these drills when we have a fumbling problem? Why are we not doing any ball security drills?
Right.
Like things, shit like that. That's just a small example.
Yeah.
What type of drills are they supposed to do in practice to stop him from being a bitch?
Stop doing that, Bobby. Stop doing that, Bobby. That's not right, Bobby. Don't do that. That's what I'm saying. How do you fix Steph? How do you fix Steph? There's two things. But there's two things. So there's two things that I've learned. Hold on, Bobby. There's two things I want to say.
How do you fix that?
Can I say two things? One, Kevin Durant, this whole situation, because at the end of the day, that team is ass, bro. Like, as constructed, they're ass. So to sit here and act like we surprised by how things are going in Brooklyn, we can't be surprised, bro. That team was never designed to win.
I thought Steve Nash was
but the other thing is if your coach isn't holding players accountable isn't running the practices in a way that is going to help the team. Like, you can't look at Kevin Durant and be like, oh, Kevin Durant, take over, bro.
Bobby, why is Kyrie Irving having second practices after practice is over?
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's been reported. That's been reported, though. Information.
Because Kyrie thought he was the coach.
No, because the shit they was doing with Steve Nash didn't make no sense to them. It wasn't working, bro.
It don't gotta make sense. And that's why everybody buy in. In basketball, if the team don't buy into the coach or the coach don't buy into the team, you're not going to be successful.
I agree.
It's not Kyrie Irving's job to be the coach. He's not coachable.
But my thing is, Bobby, if you don't have a respect for your coach, you're not going to buy into him.
Well, no. If you don't respect
they didn't respect him from the start. It's not a you. Okay, regardless of
That's
it's
a you problem.
Bobby,
How do you,
if we're on a basketball team,
the man that
Bobby,
was giving
if
the
the five of us are on a if the 5 of us are on a basketball team, Bobby, and you and JD are the leading scorers on the team,
sounds about right.
Y'all don't respect the team. How do you expect a loudmouth motherfucker like me to respect the coach if y'all two, the best players on the team, not respecting the coach? If y'all don't respect him, why am I going to respect him?
Obviously,
it's not just a me problem. It's everybody's problem.
I'm on the court. I'm nothing compared to KD or Kyrie, but I'm still going to respect my coach because I want to be coachable. You got to be coachable. You can't come here talking about, oh, we don't need no coach. You're just not coachable. That's a you problem. That's that big ego. That's that prima donna shit. That's that new
Bobby.
That's that new age.
Bobby.
Hold on.
Hold on. We got wide receivers playing basketball. We got prima donnas. They're prima donnas.
Bobby.
He just need to go ahead and retire. Hey, KD need to do one or two things. One or two things. Either retire or go back to Golden State with your pops.
Bobby,
go back to Golden State with your pops or retire.
Bobby, I have a question for you. Do you really think, Bobby, do you really think that KD was the only player, regardless of skill level, the only player on the Brooklyn Nets that were looking at the coaching like this is some BS?
Hey, Steve Nash up out of there. He's out of there.
But there's more coaches than just him. It's the coaches that run practice.
Every time you pull up in Sacramento and get your ass torched, big ox shit, you're going to start crying to the media. He's a crybaby. Every time something's not going his way, oh, my God, they're going to run practice right. You're not the fucking coach. Be coachable or retire.
Hey, yo.
Bobby,
hold up right quick,
J-Ron. Go ahead, Ron, my bad.
Here's what I'm going to say. The more and more shit just continues to transpire over there, the more and more I do start to see things from KD's perspective.
Yes.
Ben Simmons hasn't showed up.
Come on, Bobby. What are you going to say about that, Bobby?
Wait. Time out. Hold on. Wait. Ben Simmons is broke. His back is broke. Hold up. Ben Simmons is a complete afterthought. We haven't seen nothing from him this year. Kyrie is Kyrie. Conspiracy Kyrie is really a thing. It's always going to be something with Kyrie. I'm telling you guys, it always has been something. It always will be something. So Kyrie's not on the floor. He's going to get back after this anti-Semitic situation, and it's going to be something else, whether it's injury
don't say
or
that
whatever
word,
it
bro.
may
Don't
be.
say that word because he's not anti-Semitic.
Nah, he's not anti-Semitic.
Okay, he's not, but I'm saying it was still a situation.
That's
always
one thing, Ron. That's one thing,
Ron.
Maybe KD, instead of talking about practices ain't right, maybe that should be like, bro, let my boy play so we can stop getting torched like this.
He wants him to play.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Maybe in these interviews he should be pushing the line for Kyrie. He just I don't know.
But
maybe
Bobby,
that
doesn't help them enough, though. That's what we're trying to get at. Is that there's still issues.
So what? So you telling me that KD and Kyrie, they're just not enough? I thought these was the gods.
Look at their role.
Hold up, because I'm about to get into all that.
Bobby, what are you talking about?
Because I'm like, look,
y'all act like they just on the court with a bunch of bums. Like that team is.
Bobby, they all on the court with a bunch of bums. They all on the court with a bunch of bums.
All right, well, KD's a bum too.
They got a starting center that has the worst free throw percentage since Shaq, bro.
J-Rob, we can't do that though, because there was people predicting. There was people predicting the Nets to make a deep playoff run. The Nets are not a terrible team. They're not a terrible team.
Last month they were the best team in the East. Now all of a sudden
they're not a terrible team.
Man, it's always excuses.
Bro, if
how many excuses are we gonna make for KD?
They can't guard anybody. How did anybody think they were going to be a good team, Bobby?
Excuses for KD. Why is there always excuses for KD
on them? 150.
Always excuses.
They suck.
Yo,
they are bums.
Always excuses for KD.
Before we get too far off of Ben Simmons,
KD's a bum too.
Before we get too far off of Ben Simmons, there's been stuff coming out today. I got this specifically. Simmons, Bobby. I got this specifically from NBA Retweet.
Come on now.
There's frustration within the Nets organization around Ben Simmons' availability and level of play, per Shams and Sam. Hold on. In quotes. Hold on. In quotes. The coaching staff and players have been concerned about his availability and level of play, with some questioning his passion for the game.
I mean, we knew that. We knew that when he sat down. We knew that. We knew that in Philly.
I didn't think
they wanted to make that trade.
I didn't think it would be like this.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think that in Philly.
I thought that
he sat down for a whole year. He sat down for a whole year just because Doc Rivers called him out in the postseason. That's what I'm talking about. That's that new age prima donna shit.
I don't disagree with that, but at the same time, that's bullshit to say too. Because Doc Rivers, who's been smoking 3-1 fucking leads his whole life, smoking that pack forever, did the same shit again, everybody want to just, it was Ben Simmons because he didn't dunk the basketball. Don't do that. Because
so you're gonna sit out for a whole year. Now all of a sudden you're gonna play crazy.
No, but my point is, no, he's playing like a bum now. My whole opinion of what Ben Simmons is, but I'm talking about at that time, Bobby. At the time, he literally had watched his co-star and his fucking coach literally say, I think the game changed when we got a dunk and we didn't make a free throw. That's when we lost the game. And then you got a coach, Doc Rivers, who has some fucking nerve after every debacle he's fucking put together in his playoff career to go up there and say,
that's a weak argument. That's a weak argument.
Those are just words. That's what I'm talking about. That's that new age shit. When we was growing up in the 90s, what we said, what he said? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
But you don't say that to me.
You don't want to play no more?
Bobby,
all of a sudden, I got mental health issues?
Bobby, it's different. Bobby,
I'm tired of
it's a difference, Bobby, when you punch me in the face at practice versus when you punch me in the face at practice in the whole world season. There's a difference, bro. If you told me I was ass, Bobby, to my face in the locker room, I'm trash. Right. But the thing is, you and I said it. The world don't know it. I'm not getting memed up.
Yo, J-Rob, that's not the first time somebody's been critically, or that's not the first time somebody has been criticized.
Yeah, but your coach is not the guy to do it.
Why not? Somebody got to do it.
He's also blue with
Yo, it's been plenty of times. It's been plenty of times.
He's not the only one who needs to take responsibility for their.
All Doc Rivers did was tell the truth. All he did was tell the truth.
He needs to also tell the truth that he's smoking on choke packs as well, bro.
Hey, well, maybe that's what Ben Simmons
is smoking on choke packs for how long?
Hey,
all about that.
Well, okay, look, maybe Ben Simmons should have been like,
he gonna go in and say Kawhi and Paul George ain't played good enough. Everybody ain't played good enough. Come on, dude.
What? They didn't play good enough. That's our facts. These are facts. So Doc Rivers blew 3-1 leads. These are facts. If Ben, you think so when I'm saying, okay, J-Rob, check this out. If Ben Simmons would have came up on the podium and said, yeah, but we got a coach that blows 3-1 leads, do you think Doc Rivers would have sat down and went home and be like, yo, I got mental health issues. I can't do this shit no more.
Yo, for real?
He wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Look, he wouldn't. All I'm saying is,
all right.
I'm saying at
do your job. Do your job, Ben.
At the time, though, I hear you. Now what he's doing with the Brooklyn Nets, I'm with you now. But back then, I couldn't get behind you, bro. I think that blame needed to be divvied up among everybody, and I think the whole focal point became that. All we got is super rich crybabies sitting there pointing the finger at each other and talking about how come we can't be successful. But I'm gonna say this to all you.
Just do your job.
I want to say this though. We need to talk to where I wish Dell was here. Because all you guys who got KD as a top 5, top 7, whatever top player he is, at the end of the day, LeBron ain't going to Bleacher Report to talk about this shit when his teams ain't bad.
Maybe he's better than KD. KD still ain't hitting up them seminars I was talking about.
I will say that point. There's a lot of great players that y'all would have just had to figure it out, and they're not getting defended on Bleacher Report. And this is levels to that shit. I want to make sure that's also
but J-Rob, though, you got to put everything into perspective with the whole Brooklyn Nets situation, from KD to Ben Simmons to Kyrie, and this is why you have to hold these guys accountable.
I agree.
Because they all individually put themselves in this situation. Mm-hmm. KD left the Nets. He could have went anywhere he wanted to. He was a free agent. Him and Kyrie decided to, cross arms with each other and skip over to Brooklyn. Oh, we're going to get a championship in Brooklyn. Ben Simmons was in Philly in a great situation with the top 2 center in the NBA and other pieces too. Mm-hmm. Forced his way out, sat out all season to get to Brooklyn.
That's true.
And now we're talking about a big 3 with those 3. That's why I understand what's going on over there. I get it. But I don't shoot you guys no bail at all. You guys get no sympathy from me because you forced your way into that situation. They could have went anywhere. KD could have went and played for the Lakers with Braun if he wanted to. He could have went to the Celtics. KD could have went.
He wanted to go to the Knicks.
He could have went to the Knicks. He could have went up and played with Dame in Portland. He could have went anywhere he wanted.
That would have been nuts.
That would have been nuts.
Still making excuses for KD, no matter where he went. We still
I'm not making excuses, but that team is whack, though.
That team is whack. All right,
that wasn't whack 2 months ago when that was the finals. That wasn't whack 2 months ago when that was the favorites to win the title. Now all of a sudden they whack. Now all of a sudden Steve Nash back coach, get him out of here. Now they whack. It's always excuses for KD. Man, y'all getting me hot, man.
I don't even have a lot of
excuses. It's always excuses for KD.
I don't even have a lot of excuses.
He should have stayed in Northern California. He should have stayed in Northern California and stayed with his pops. He should have just stayed home with pops. Next time, KD, stay home with pops. You'll be okay.
Yo, Dub, go ahead, and then we're gonna move on.
Golly, Bobby.
Yeah, I've been saying this thing about Ben Simmons ever since last year, and everyone was trying to call me crazy, saying I was being unfair. I said Ben Simmons didn't want to play with the Philadelphia Sixers. He was just making excuses not to play, and now the Nets are having those same issues. So we have to hold these guys accountable, bro. Ben Simmons, at the end of the day, we need to question on whether or not he really wants to play basketball or not, and that's just it is what it is.
Yo, Dub. This is the thing that we gotta also understand too. These NBA contracts are getting bigger than ever. Mm-hmm. When you just think about if you're soft mentally, just think about if somebody think about if you're soft mentally and you're doing something that is hard for you to do because you don't want to do it. Mm-hmm. If somebody gives you a guaranteed 120 million, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, I don't want to do this anyways.
100%.
Y'all gave me 120 million.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Doing this.
I agree with that.
Like,
he don't love basketball though.
That's what I'm saying. His incentive to play has dramatically went down because they already gave him that big ass bag. Mm-hmm. So it's like, bro, my family's set. I have generational wealth now. What I don't need to give you guys 100% effort. I don't have to play in order to get that bag anymore. I already earned it. So
yeah, he don't love the game. That's what I hate. And that's what I hate most. I will say this: he don't love the game, Ron. To your point. He don't love the basketball game. He quit on LSU. Yeah, he quit on the Sixers. And I ain't gonna lie, the way he's playing basketball, bro, it looked like he quitting on Brooklyn. Because I ain't gonna lie, why are you playing him out there?
On top
of
that,
the garbage he putting on the court is ridiculous.
On top of that, he hasn't improved his game at all. And it's been, since his rookie year now?
That's the number one sign. But that's the number one sign. How do you...
You don't work on his game. You don't work on his game, Dub.
Time out. Who was better coming into the NBA? Ben Simmons out of LSU or Giannis Antetokounmpo out of Europe?
Ben Simmons.
If you would have put both of those prospects next to each other, you would say it's no way that this skinny-ass dude from Europe who can't shoot, can barely dribble, look like he just looks uncoordinated, that he's better than the number one player in high school, the number one player in college, the best rookie.
Ben Simmons had LeBron comparisons.
Exactly my point.
LeBron comparisons.
Yeah, that's
so why is Giannis getting better year after year after year after year, and Ben Simmons has just plateaued?
Let's move.
Hard, and it's hard, and it's just your mentality.
Let's move. Yo, Julian, thank you for becoming a Player's Choice YouTube member. iOS Inc. re-upped for his third month. Said Bobby's Booker T. Thurgood from Meet the PJs. Look at us just talking. KD hasn't handled things the best, but isn't the first star to call out FO for BS. Ben is averaging a satanic triple-double. Yo. Super chat from Chris said, when is JD gonna make his debut on the panel? Bro, I could not compete with those guys. Are you kidding me? Those guys are too much of basketball historians, and their bags are too deep for me, bro. I can't even put up a fight with those guys. Those guys are legends, man.
Hey, if you heard what Chill said last night on the panel, I had to put him in a tight zoom because he was in a different space at that moment in time. He said he was addressing like the crowd. He was saying, yo, like, you guys think it's sweet up here, but if you come up here, any of these guys will take your lunch. Any of these guys will cook you. He's being serious, bro. The panel is it's an elite company. Shout out Dub for holding his own up there too.
The amount of just knowledge, basketball knowledge up there in basketball minds is incredible, man. Shout out to the panel.
I'm not finna hype that shit.
Yo, Ron, I want to talk about the Utah Jazz, the team of the hour, the title of the show.
you.
The
I
Jazz.
like when Bob Dub is on there more than anybody.
Actually, before we
Appreciate
get to
y'all.
this,
Love y'all.
Bob, somebody pointed out because Bob's becoming a regular on Player's Choice, and if you rock with Player's Choice, everyone's got their allegiances. We got the Doubleholics, we got the Rons Dons,
The Light Up Boys.
Debonaires,
Shout
we
out
got
to
the
the Light Up
Light
Boys.
Out
Put your
Boys,
crown
Jay's
on.
Disciples.
Ron's Don, put your crown on.
Bob, you're gonna have to come up
Do I have
with
a lighter in my pocket?
what the name for your allegiance.
Yo,
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about
Boys.
that. I can't say that. You know, I don't know. I'm just a man of the people. I'm just a humble servant for the common folks. I'm a man of the people. I can't be tricked with shiny
Bobby's
shit.
people.
I can't be bought. I can't be tricked with shiny shit. Fuck all the vanity. I'm a man of the people. I'm just a humble servant to the common folk. That's all I know.
Bobby's
Fuck
people.
the vanity. I love it.
Bobby's people, join up. Spam it in the chat if you want
Man,
members.
Bobby's
people.
Bobby's people.
Bobby's
bro.
people.
Shout out to the Atlanta Hawks too, man. The Cavs and the Hawks. You feel me?
Hey,
Ron,
y'all don't want to get me started on the Hawks. I got to talk
Wait.
about the
Shout out
Jazz
to the
right now.
Hawks.
yeah, you
Shout out
got
to
to
the
talk about
Hawks.
the Jazz
Another
first,
episode, I'll talk
Bob.
about the Hawks.
Bob. Ron, talk to me about the Jazz, bro. They're beating the tanking allegations.
Look, it was 3 games into the season. Once again,
They're
I
not
made some
beating
early
the
takes, and they're looking great right now. Y'all said, Ron, they just got off to an early start. They're not gonna do good. They're not gonna keep this up. This, and this. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at the way that they're playing, and I'm looking at these other teams, the top 10 teams in the conference, and the Jazz can beat any team in the Western Conference. Any team I'm looking at, they can beat them.
All I'm saying is, they still under investigation.
Let's start from
They
the
are
bottom.
still
I
under
gotta go
investigation.
through all
Sure,
10
bro.
teams.
I'm sorry,
gotta
Ron. They are
I
under investigation.
I gotta go through all 10 teams right now. Golden State is
Dub, you don't
currently
like
11, and I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I got a headache.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Golden State is the only team that I would not say that the Jazz will beat. Outside of that, you have Minnesota as the 10 seed right now. The Jazz can pack Minnesota up.
I can agree with that. I think
Jazz
anyone
will
could pack
them
the
up on a
Timberwolves.
first-class.
Yeah, the
flight straight
Timberwolves.
to-
I'm not jacked. The Timberwolves can easily get packed up.
Timberwolves look
Alright.
brutal.
The Clippers right now, they're the 9th seed. If Kawhi don't come back, the Jazz are sending him back to San Diego too.
Well, Kawhi is a part-time NBA player, so
And that's what I'm saying. Now, number 8, the Sacramento Kings. Well, I'm impressed with Sabonis. I'm impressed with De'Aaron Fox.
Big ox shit.
Big ox.
But it's the Kings. It's the Kings. They'll send him back home too. They'll send him to Sacramento. The New Orleans Pelicans.
They're not packing up the Pelicans. They're not
This-
packing
I
up
don't
the
want it with the
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
This
They're
would
not
be a
packing
tough
up the
series.
Pelicans,
This
bro.
would be a tough series, absolutely. But they can take the Pelicans to 7. And in that 7th game,
They're not going to 7
anything
games
can
with the
happen.
Pelicans.
Anything
They're
can
not going
happen.
7 games.
anything
7
can
games,
happen.
you're bugging.
Oh, Kelly Olynyk.
Yo, you're
Man.
dragging it, Ron.
Hey,
You are drinking too
I'm
much.
Kelly
not, bro,
Olynyk,
I'm looking.
Yo,
I'm
that
looking.
Pacific. Yo, that's why the Pacific Northwest. That's why they say y'all crazy, bro.
I'm
Like,
looking, bro.
It's the legalization of the recreational drugs and shit that got your brain.
Hey,
We got that
hey,
good
it's-
good
hey,
out
yo,
here,
You
J-Rock.
can go do that real crazy drug shit out there. That's the problem in the Pacific
Hey, look,
Northwest,
that
bro.
legalization ain't have
That's
nothing to do with anything. It's been legal here since forever.
I'm in Seattle right now.
Forever.
I'm looking out my window right now. I'm in Seattle right now. They out there smoking that gas.
They out there smoking that
No.
gas. I'm in
Come
Canada
on,
right
Ron.
now where it snowed. It snowed last night in Canada, fellas. So,
Bro, stop, bro. Stop.
Bro, the Jazz can take the Pelicans to 7 games.
Okay, who's next?
Next, the Memphis Grizzlies. Now look.
yo, bro,
Time out. The Jazz aren't beating the Grizzlies.
Okay.
I will
okay.
be realistic about that.
Thank you.
The Warriors
Thank you.
and the Grizzlies, I'll cut it.
Okay, Ron,
Okay.
and I know I'm looking at the team that you're about to say next. Be very careful here.
Yo, JD, I'm not.
Ron, don't go crazy, bro.
In a 7-game series,
Don't go
if the
crazy.
Utah Jazz are the 3 seed like they are right now, and the Dallas Mavericks are the 6 seed, the Utah Jazz will fuck around and really pack up the.
No, we're not listening to that.
Nah, yo, get
We're
him
not
out of
listening.
there.
We're not listening to
Get
that.
him out of there. Get him
No,
out
Ron.
of there.
Come
They'll
on,
beat
Ron.
them in 6 games.
Come on, Ron.
I promise you, they will
Come
beat
on,
them in
Ron.
6 games.
I hate you guys.
Salute up.
Get out of here.
Salute up.
Oh my God. Yo, Dub, get that off. Get that off. Jeez.
You gotta kick us all off.
Five
Hey, you gonna
times.
kick one of us off? You gotta kick us all off.
Oh, you know what? A matter of fact, it's JD's show today. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to this Maverick slander chat. It's you and me. It's you and me for the next hour and a half. We're not doing this. Nuki173 with the membership. Salute. Yes. Yo, this is crazy. All right, let's bring it back. I can't solo the show. I can't solo the
Ron,
show.
I loved your monologue. bro.
Amazing. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This might be a top 3 PC.
This better
I'm
great
I'm trying to
episode.
figure out what lies am I telling?
Five times.
What lies am I telling?
Well, the Mavs one for sure.
Dun-dun-dun.
Okay, keep going, Ron. Keep going. We got
What's that,
4 more
Ron?
teams. We got 3 more teams.
The Phoenix Suns. We know their problem.
Get the fuck out
I ain't
of
gonna
here.
lie. Actually, I could get behind that.
And-
The
but
Phoenix
that-
Suns are
but
Get the fuck out of here.
pretenders.
You see
Hey, the
what I'm
Phoenix
saying?
Suns, pretenders. I can get that. They're packed. They're packed. They're packed. Give me another one, Ron. I like that one.
Next, this is one where you guys might disagree, but I think that they'll pop these niggas.
Who?
Bro.
The Denver Nuggets. I think.
You're
Hey,
smacked.
look,
You're
here's what I'm
smacked.
saying.
You're smacked.
And
You're
look,
smacked.
look. This is my problem though when it comes to Denver Nuggets. I just think that you guys heavily overrate them. I really do.
I agree with that too.
I
But I don't
really
think
do.
they're better than.
Yo,
But
Ron,
it
do you,
is-
Jazz
you got
is
a
crazy.
you got a cat in your room?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah.
I got a couple pussy cats up in here. Hey, you feel me? Hey, but nah, for real though. I'm being serious. Like for real.
No.
The Denver Nuggets will have to do the same thing the Utah Jazz or the Dallas Mavericks will do. Their star player will have to carry them through that whole series. And it's like, does Joker put the team on his back?
You
for
got
all 7
Jamal
games?
Murray. You got
Does he
Michael
go-
Porter Jr. You got guys. You
Come
got
on,
guys.
Ron.
Bones. You got Bones Highland off the bench. You got some guys that get you scoring,
They
bro.
got it. They got it.
You guys that
They
get you
do.
scoring, bro.
They do. But these aren't tried and tested guys. The Jazz aren't either. But that's what I'm saying. It's guys that aren't proven. First, guys that aren't proven. But the Nuggets just get hyped. And
Ron,
Ron,
I remember that time I
The
called
Nuggets
you on
are
the
hype.
phone. Yo, I remember that time I called you on the phone and we was both rolling up on the phone and you put that little white dust in your shit. And I said, "What's that?" And you was like, "This that splat." You gotta stop smoking those, bro.
what you talking
Them
about
shit
this
you
right
re-
here?
Them
Bro,
shit
you
I
you
can
smoking
show everybody.
greens?
JD, I can show everybody.
That,
You talking about
yo,
this
he was
right
like, "Hey, yo, he sprinkled that shit on." He was like, "That's that splat, J. Rob. That's that splat." He sprinkled that shit on there.
Ron, you in here smoking
Yeah,
greens?
You gotta chill out. I said he gotta
Hey.
chill out. I said he gotta chill that shit out.
Hey, this is the finest I'd have never smoked.
Because he's bugging out with the Nuggets.
Ron, there's one
Okay,
more.
look.
There's one more.
Look, okay. And last but not least, y'all can't debate this because I swear to God, if any of y'all debate this, because before the season, I tried to tell you that these guys was going to be good, but y'all all said they was going to be trash.
I ain't
talking
saying
about
it's the Jazz, but they're still better than the Jazz.
We talk about the Portland Trailblazers, who nobody's seen but Ron as one of the top teams. I said they could
Yo,
be top
Ron,
4.
nobody
I said they
saw
could be top
nobody
4.
saw that. I could agree with that. Nobody saw that, but everyone saw that the Portland Trailblazers were still better than the Jazz.
Exactly.
No, the thing about it is, a few of these teams that I've said that the Jazz can beat are better than them. But that doesn't look. Six seeds beat 3 seeds every year, B. Every year, and that's all I'm saying. The Jazz can be a worser team than the Mavericks. They can be a worser team than them, but they can still beat them in a 7-game series. They can be worse than the Clippers and still beat them in a 7-game series. That's all I'm trying to say. The Jazz can come and pop your favorite team in the playoffs.
But the
Especially if
thing is,
they overlooking
Ron,
them.
the thing I keep trying to tell you, and this is why I feel like you're losing. You and Dub are drinking too much Utah green Kool-Aid. Because at the end of the day,
Are we drinking green Kool-Aid? Because you
Yeah,
drinking
drinking.
some green Kool-Aid up in New York too.
Yeah, I'm drinking that green Northwest Pacific Kool-Aid. Because ultimately, that team not even going to be together by the playoffs, bro.
They're not even making the playoffs.
Bro, even
Stop
if they were
spreading
good
these false
I'm
narratives.
not
You're not
spreading
doing
false
that.
now. They're going to
That's a
trade the
false
team.
narrative.
They're going
Why
to
is
trade
everyone
the team.
Obviously,
Yo.
they're
They
not
are,
trying to
bro.
lose
They are going for
games.
Victor in your
No,
mama.
how do you
want
know?
Victor in
How
your
does
mama,
everyone
bro.
know? How does everyone know
shut
Because
this
look
shit?
at him. He's
No.
already.
Obviously, they see something.
Hey.
They're the best team in the West right now. What are we doing? Talk
No,
about
Doug,
looking
that's
up.
not going to
From
last.
Danny
They're winning games right now. They're trying right now, just so that Adam Silver can't say that they're tanking. And in about 4 or 5 games, y'all gonna see they're gonna start dwindling down because it's just they don't want to be one of these top teams because they have no action at the title.
Who are y'all to say they don't want to? Danny Ainge himself was.
Well, we trust Danny
Wait,
Ainge.
Wait. Can I finish my point? Can I finish my fucking point? Danny Ainge
is the reason why the Nets are still fucking garbage. Don't trust Danny Ainge.
No, Danny Ainge himself on Boston constructed teams. He constructed teams in the Eastern Conference.
No, he did.
To be
nobody
competitive.
expected them teams
To
to
be
compete.
competitive.
Nobody.
That's what he was doing.
With Isaiah Thomas.
With Isaiah Thomas.
Nobody expected himself to
and Jay Crowder. That's what he was
and
doing.
Avery Bradley. And Avery Bradley was there. Their second best player. They had
they won a title or something. They ain't winning shit.
They was going crazy.
They was going crazy in a losing effort.
Danny
Ainge. But did they win playoff series? Did they win playoff series?
You don't get no A for effort. You don't get no A for effort.
Hold on,
Did they win playoff series?
You don't get no A for effort.
Did they win playoff series?
No A for effort. Fuck that, baby. No A for effort.
Hold on, Bobby.
But you don't give the Kings an A+ though.
I mean, no. Don't do that, Ron, because the Kings ain't done shit
big
yet.
ox shit.
Yeah, big ox shit all day. Big ox shit. But look, the Kings ain't done shit. But I'm saying I think they're going to do something. You're talking about the past. You're talking about somebody that didn't do shit. They didn't do shit.
On Sunday, I want to make a bet with you that the Utah Jazz finished with a better record than the Sacramento Kings.
So what you're saying is you can trust.
What are we doing?
So you're telling me that you can trust Danny Ainge's word?
What are you talking about? Bro,
Danny Ainge himself said that they're not
what I said.
Of course he said that.
I didn't say that. You're assuming it. You're assuming that.
No,
I never said that.
Danny Ainge said word for word.
Hold up,
he said
Ron,
it's assumed. I'm about to just give you the quote and you got it.
Go ahead,
he said it's assumed that's how I feel. Give me a break. I've been accused of building teams to lose before. It's never been true. And that's what Dub is saying. It's never been true.
And you have to go. And what I'm saying, you have to go with the resume of Danny Ainge. He consistently has built teams to be competitive. That's what he's done. So why are we gonna just sit here and change? Hold up. How are we gonna sit here and just change the narrative with Danny Ainge and just assume that he's trying to lose games when they're winning games?
Look, every time I see you on the show, you changing the narrative. Let me get some action at changing the narrative.
What are you talking about? I never changed the narrative. What are we doing?
Let me get some action too, Dub. Give me some of that Kool-Aid too, Dub.
What Kool-Aid are you talking about?
I can do it too.
What Kool-Aid are you talking about?
Y'all trust
Danny Ainge is historic for what? For
how many rings Danny Ainge got?
Teams.
How many rings Danny Ainge got?
Oh my God! He built the Boston Celtics, and look at where they're at right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They are tanking, bro. I'm not really jacking that. They're tanking, bro.
Look,
the only issue,
you guys
Bobby,
won't give these boys credit because you want to believe that they're tanking.
Bobby,
I told these boys, give them that credit because you want to believe they're tanking.
I said this when they made that trade with Lauri Markkanen and the Bulls. They traded him not thinking he was going to be what they were going to be, that focal point of offense. They really fucked up because they didn't know he was going to be this good, and they're winning more games than they thought. And ultimately, I don't know why these two won't just admit that they overachieving right now.
The same reason
and Danny Ainge,
we're drinking
Danny Ainge is going to call the coach in. Bobby,
I'm sitting here watching these guys play ball.
I'm the Jazz coach, I'm calling nut-ass Ron head coach ass into the office. I'm going to sit his nut ass down, and I'm going to be like, Ron, get off that pipe. Tell Lauri to chill out, cut his minutes, do what you got to do, because we want Victor in a Utah Jazz jersey. That's not why we traded Donovan Mitchell and everybody.
Hey, because Lauri really like that. That's a big-ass shotgun. Lauri really like that.
Hold up.
Somebody's about to lose their job. Somebody's going to lose their job if they keep winning games. I'm not saying, look, Ron, I feel you. They got some hitters over there. In Clarkson,
they are good players, yes,
but they're not supposed to win. They're not going to allow this to keep happening. That's
Hold on, wait.
Look,
hold up, Ron. I got a history lesson for you guys. I have a history lesson for you guys.
But it's not happening.
I have a history lesson for you guys.
Because
educate us, Dub.
So the year where they got rid of everybody from the Boston Celtics, right? They went 25
when they robbed the Nets.
Yes, they went 25 and 57 the next year, right?
Danny Ainge robbed.
Then the next year, exact year, they didn't draft this crazy guy. They got let me see. They didn't draft anybody crazy besides Marcus Smart. So they didn't tank
And
that
he still
year.
ain't
They
folded
stayed
yet.
competitive. They went 40-42. They made the playoffs ever since that year. So they had 1 year after basically giving up their whole entire franchise to rebuild. They spent one losing season. Then everything outside of that was what? Playoff bound. Playoff bound. So why you guys going with the assumption that they're just out here trying to lose games when they're not doing it?
Because they
and getting
traded
games?
Donovan Mitchell.
They didn't want to be there. Nobody
How
wanted
the
to
fuck
be
does
there,
that
bro.
not go
What
through
do you?
your head?
Oh
How does
my God.
How does that not make sense to you?
Because you
nigga?
can't let guys
You
walk for
trade your
free.
best player
You can't let
for
guys
mad
walk for
picks.
free.
You trade Rudy Gobert for
You
mad
can't let
picks.
guys walk
You
for free.
fucking tank,
You
nigga.
can't let guys
I don't
walk for free,
understand how
J-Rob.
that don't fucking register
That's
in your
dumb as
fucking
hell.
head, bro.
If you feel as if
What the
that,
fuck?
if you feel as if your best guys
What
are gonna
the
leave
fuck,
in
bro?
free agency,
Common
what are you gonna
sense.
do? What are you gonna
Common
do?
sense.
What are you gonna do if you think your guys gonna leave
You
in free
trade
agency?
your best
You're gonna
players.
trade
You
them.
tank.
You're gonna trade them.
Oh
Kelly
my
Olynyk.
God.
You want to get them for free. You don't want to let them leave for free.
I know you don't let him leave
Kelly
for free.
Olynyk, Dub.
I know that, Dub. I know that.
Dub, we talking about Kelly Olynyk?
Man, look, y'all
Come
underrate
on.
Kelly. Y'all
Chat,
y'all
Oh,
really
stop it,
underrate
man.
Kelly.
Shit,
Y'all
Obviously,
really
Chat,
underrate
that
Kelly
shit.
for real.
Why
Obviously,
would
he
they
knew
give
what the
up all
fuck he
that,
was
Chat?
doing
Why
when
would they
they're
give that
winning
up,
right now.
Chat?
Obviously, he knew what to do.
To
They're
win?
winning. They're
They
winning.
gave up Donovan Mitchell for Lauri Markkanen to win. You
They
think they
got
wanted
draft
to?
picks.
You think the owners wanted Danny Ainge
Oh
to
my
trade for
God.
another All-Star level player?
You're
No,
misunderstanding.
no.
You're
You wanted a
misunderstanding.
bag of chips.
Let me
You wanted a bag of
break
chips.
it down
You
for
wanted
you.
a
Let me break
solid
it
role
down for you.
player.
Let me
And
break
you
it
got
down
an
for you.
all-star.
Y'all
Let me
That's
break
not
it
what
down
you
for
wanted.
you. I'm gonna break it down for
Really
you.
all right for real.
When you
Like,
have
for
a
real.
team, when you
I
have a
don't
team,
care
Hey,
what
this
y'all
is what I
Kelly cool, but come on
Kelly
up.
is cool.
I know,
when you have a
it's
team,
like all
when you have
shaggy,
a team,
hair,
when
tall,
you have a
white,
team where
white
your two
Canadian.
best players, when you have a
No,
team
he's
where your
not
two
like
best
that.
players, hold up,
No,
Ron.
no,
When
hey,
you, when
Ron,
you have
I'm
a
not
team where your two,
anti-Semitic.
hold up, Bobby, when you have a team where your two best players don't want to be there anymore, what are you gonna
Mhm.
do? They're gonna
Trade
try
for
to
Kelly
get.
You're gonna
Olynyk.
You're
trade
gonna
them.
try
You're
your
gonna
best.
trade them.
You're gonna
So
hold
you
up,
don't
J.
have
Rob. Let me
nothing.
finish this point.
No, go
You're gonna
ahead.
try your best to get viable assets, and you're gonna try your best of the ability to stay competitive. That's what Danny Ainge was going. He got draft picks and he got players that he thought complemented each other. And what are they doing right now? They're complementing each other
They're doing more than what
amazingly.
was planned. They're doing more than what was planned.
How
Now,
you gonna
That's
say it
good.
wasn't on the plan?
Honestly, I think they're trying to win some games right now, just so that it doesn't look like they're obviously tanking. But the tank is coming. The
It's
tank
coming.
is on the
It is
horizon.
coming, Doug. I'm
Right
trying
there.
to tell
You
Yo,
know,
I'm
you
gonna
don't
tell you
tank
right
for
now. When Lauri Markkanen is wearing a Miami Heat jersey in January, please
Yo,
make
Look at
some
the
money.
Seahawks this year. Look at the
check it
Seahawks
out.
this
Check it
year.
out. But this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You got to look at the whole component of everything. So you guys are saying that they're tanking for one thing in specific. That's Victor, right? You guys do know. You guys do know that they can get the worst record in the league, and we've seen it happen multiple times. They can get the worst record in the league and still get the 7th pick in the draft.
Yeah, but you
still need to be in that top 3 range in terms of
Can I finish my point, or are y'all gonna yell my ears off?
My bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ron.
Mute
Talk
yourself.
that shit.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm mute myself.
Mute that big ox mouth.
Kelly Olynyk, Ron.
I'm talking to you. Mute that big ox mouth.
We talking about Kelly Olynyk, Ron.
Mute that big ox mouth.
Hey, JD got to mute me.
Well, check it out. I can remove you. I got the keys to everything up here. I'm Geppetto. Look, hey,
Come on, keep
hey,
talking,
look.
Ron.
I'll be the host of this motherfucker. All right.
Go ahead, Ron. Say your monologue.
Hold on.
Say your monologue. Say your
monologue. Yo, dumb. I had to remove.
JD, don't let him do me like that no more, JD.
Only the music. I was here for it, Dub, but I had to
not for real though. This is what I'm trying to say though.
Hold on.
You guys, like, everybody wants to get Victor, but this is the perspective you guys got to look at it from. It's still a crapshoot to get him. But here's also what I'm saying though. J-Rob, you muted, bro.
No, I'm not muted. I'm not muted.
All right, for sure. But I'm saying, like, no matter what, think about it. They have all these picks from the Cavaliers. They have all these picks from Minnesota. And we know who we're dealing with Danny Ainge. He's a mad scientist. So what makes you think that Danny Ainge isn't going to take a collection of all of those picks and everything that they just got and trade up too? It's multiple ways to maneuver. They don't have to lose right now. They don't have to tank and be terrible.
Can I ask you a question?
Maneuver. And here's the thing though too. Danny Ainge is smart enough to understand that it's already a crapshoot for me to get Victor. Everybody's trying to get Victor. it's still, even if I tank and we did our worst, it's still a great chance that we don't get Victor. So now maybe I need to start maneuvering to get the top pick next year or the year after that. I don't like Victor.
Ron, can I ask you a question?
You can't put all your marbles in the Victor Wembanyama basket because
Ron,
it's still a good
Ron.
chance you don't get him. He's
Now all of a sudden-
Benny
now
Ainge
all
is
of a sudden
smart
you
enough.
got
He's
20
smart enough to probably be
So
trying
Ron,
to-
niggas wasn't tanking brutally for LeBron.
people
Motherfuckers wasn't
every
tanking
year.
crazy for
Teams
Zion.
tank every year. Teams tank every year.
Let me ask you a question. Did Adam Silver?
Teams is taking for
Did
Paulo
Adam
this year.
Silver? Ron, did Adam
Teams
Silver?
is
Yes or no?
taking for Ben Simmons.
Yo,
So they're not
let me ask you a
gonna-
question, Ron. Did
Taking
Adam
for Ben
Silver?
Yo,
Yes or
Simmons
no?
is crazy now.
Ron, did Adam Silver
Silver?
release a statement to every NBA team and say, I don't want no tanking going on?
No, they
Niggas
are
just making that shit look good, bro.
No, teams.
How?
Teams,
They're top
want,
seed.
It's really
Team-
obvious.
No, teams want Victor for sure. But I'm saying, like, you got to understand the teams that want Victor are only one team gets Victor. You can't cut him in
I
third.
know,
and this
but at
team
the
gets
end
a third
of
and
the day,
Victor.
Ron,
This team
how
gets
many
a third and
niggas
Victor.
are 7'3" and can shoot off one leg
I understand
and
that.
shoot that bitch
I
at almost
understand that.
40%?
But are you
You are
gonna
going
still-
to tank for that, bro.
All right, J-Rock. Here's the thing that I'm trying to say. If it's us five,
I'm trading my mama for Victor, bro.
If it's us five that's the point I'm trying to make. If it's
Fuck,
us
bro.
five in a room,
The
and it's
fuck?
only
I'm trading everybody.
Look, J-Rock, it's us five in a room, and it's only 110 in the room, and we all competing with her.
Moms
and the
is
rest,
crazy.
and the rest are eights. Are you gonna be like, I'm gonna sell my mama, I'm gonna sell my car, I'm gonna sell my house to compete with all five of us at one shot to get that? Or are you gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna keep everything and just get that 8.
Nigga, I'm going for that shit.
All right,
Nah.
but look, you gonna sell your house, your car, and your mama, and I'm gonna buy it and still get that 8. So now I'm gonna have 2 houses, I'm gonna have 2 cars, and bro, I'm not like that.
all
I
I'm
won't take your
saying
mama,
is,
but
yo,
I'll
I
have all of
disagree
that
with y'all
and that
point.
8 too.
I don't disagree with y'all point at all. I ain't really traded my mama. I'm just kidding about that. But I ain't
Thank you
gonna
for
lie to
clearing that up.
Yeah, I would never really trade my mom.
J-Rob,
I'm
it's
just
editors
saying.
up here. People, the TikTok may never hear that.
Please don't put that on TikTok. I've never traded my mama. I love my mom wholeheartedly. Mama, if you're watching this, I
Hey,
love
because
you.
you know Victor be in your mama. You know that?
Chill. I don't want
Yo!
Victor in your mama.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm not
Chill,
talking
chill,
about.
chill.
I'm talking about as a whole.
Let's chill
I'm
out.
talking about as a
Let's
whole.
chill out.
I'm talking. I'm not
Ron,
J-Rob.
He
I'm
meant
not
your mama.
J-Rob.
He meant your
J-Rob, I'm
mama.
not specifically talking. J-Rob.
Ron, let's
J-Rob.
just chill out.
J-Rob, I'm
Let's
not
just
specifically
chill.
talking about you. I'm saying
I
like
know,
in
I know.
specific,
Let's just-
Victor be in your mama.
I know.
And
I
that's
know.
to
Let's
everybody. That's
just
everybody.
chill. I know. My point though is to say this. I know what you're saying. You want to keep what you got going on because you only have a singular shot at getting the first overall pick. You only got a singular shot. And you only got a certain shot at getting the first overall pick. But my thing is this: if you play too good, Ron, you niggas not gonna have a shot. You still gotta play bad enough to have a shot.
For
Well,
sure, but,
J-Rob,
but
the
this
point
is
you're
the thing
missing-
is even when you get a
I'm
shot,
not missing no point.
you
Them niggas
still
not
might-
winning no ring. They're not winning no championship.
Even
in
when
the
not.
LeBron,
They're
They're
not.
like
even
that.
when LeBron was in the draft or Zion, there was middle of pack teams that just wasn't gonna sit here and tank their whole fucking team away. The
The Jazz
Utah
were the
Jazz,
middle pack
the
team.
Utah Jazz right now, if you don't want to say that they're one of the best teams in the West, that's fine. But they are a middle of the pack team, bro, 100%, and they're showing that. Why? Because of
guess
name
what?
value. Because of name value, you don't like the names on the fucking spreadsheet. But guess what? They performing like they don't fucking.
You know what you got right now?
I
Jeff?
like
you
the
got winning
name.
bias.
I
That's
agree
winning
with Ron. I
bias,
said the
Jeff.
players are good.
So a
good.
team who's in the middle pack isn't just gonna give all that shit up for a guy where, let's be real, we don't even know if he's gonna be this
The
good.
problem with
It's a risk.
the problem with
Change the narrative, Jeff.
obviously it's a risk. It's clearly a risk. But the thing that you and Ron, I'm not understanding, which I don't get. Y'all don't think going into the season that the goal of the Jazz was to be the 3rd seed in the West?
No, their goal to the Jazz was the best version of themselves. That's what
Hey.
it was. And if the 3rd seed in the
No,
West
okay,
is that, it's
okay,
that.
all right. If that's what we're gonna
That.
lie, you're lying.
Nah,
Okay,
but
You don't even know
fucking
either. So
lying,
what are you
bro.
talking
You're
about?
fucking lying,
How am
bro.
I lying? I'm giving my
Because
opinion. It's
I'm
your
not
opinion
lying. You're
too.
lying.
We don't
It's
know.
best
Hey, but no,
interest.
no.
You run
We
a
don't
business
know.
in the best interest of your business.
J-Rob,
If
can
the
I answer your
Jazz
question, though?
best
The
interest
best
is to take
interest of
that
your
team and try
business
to
is
win
to
for
be
a title.
competitive.
Come on, my nigga.
That's the
J-Rob,
best
can I
interest
answer
of
your question?
business,
Can I
to be
answer
your question?
competitive.
No,
J-Rob,
it's not.
because no,
What?
I'm really
Bro,
going
not every
to
team's
give
like the Kings, bro. They don't
I'm
just
really
fucking shit away
gonna
seasons.
We
answer
weren't
your question.
taking on
Come on,
purpose,
bro.
Dub. We was
Like,
trying.
bro.
Like,
Come on,
Dub
bro.
is not answering that question with realness.
You don't
I'm
want to
talking from
admit
a
that,
business
Bob.
standpoint. Bro, I'm
I
talking from a
have to.
business standpoint. You know what I'm saying? You
J-Rob,
know,
From a
can I answer
they
business
your question?
traded
aspect of
Google
everything,
Gobert.
you
They
want to
gave
be
up
as
Gobert.
competitive as
They
Trying
gave
our
possible.
hardest, JD.
They gave up Gobert and they gave up Donovan Mitchell with the hopes to restart the franchise.
My
I
God.
understand
Now,
that.
J-Rob,
and
I'm saying,
Bojan
though,
too. And
they're
gave up
going to
Bojan.
want a chance at Victor, though. They want a
J-Rob.
chance at him, bro. That's a
J-Rob.
fact.
Gave up Bojan
J-Rob.
for Olynyk.
Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, Ron.
I'm about to answer your question, and this is why I management, maybe they were thinking tanking. But
Thank you.
it's one of two things though. Management can think that, but the players are ultimately what determines that. So now I'm
I
just gonna give
understand.
you a list of guys, and I'm gonna tell you their resumes. So you can see why this team actually is solid. I'm gonna start with
Well,
Mike Conley, a seasoned vet. Mike Conley, a
That's the only
seasoned
resume.
vet, has made multiple deep playoff runs with the
I
Memphis
know.
Grizzlies.
Maybe
I know.
Clarkson.
Wait. Let me read off the roster.
Ron, how many
Mike
times have you
Conley.
called Mike
Hold
Conley a
up,
bum?
Mike Conley.
Hold up.
Mike Conley. Mike
Ron, how
Conley.
many times have you called
I
Mike Conley a
definitely
bum,
heard
Ron?
Hey, is it a record? Have
Bobby,
you guys
let
clipped it up?
him get his shit on.
Is
Bobby.
it a
Let him
record?
get his
Have
shit
you
on.
guys
Let him
clipped it up?
get
Ron,
Let
don't
him
I
get his
have
shit
shit
it.
on,
on you, Ron.
Bobby, let him
Then I
get his
have
shit
it.
on.
No, hold on.
Bringing in
Hold on.
behind the
Hold on.
scenes
Hold on.
conversations.
That's
Hold on.
OD.
A season,
FBI.
like I said, a seasoned vet who has done this shit before, has made deep playoff runs before. Next, I'm gonna go to Rudy Gay, a seasoned vet in this league who has experience in the playoffs.
Come on, bro. Rudy Gay's like
Next,
45 years old.
I
You
understand
hear
that,
this
but he's a
shit? You hear
seasoned
this
vet.
shit, bro?
Can I finish? Next, Rudy Gay, a seasoned vet. He's coming off the bench. He's like their 19th man. That's
15 minutes
an
a game.
amazing
15
player. Your
minutes a game.
19th game. Now, Malik Beasley. He started on multiple teams throughout his career, and he just started for the Minnesota Timberwolves in the playoffs last year. Kelly Olynyk. He's been around for multiple seasons, been on multiple playoff teams with Danny Ainge in Boston.
Big fact.
Colin Sexton. He started in the NBA for multiple years and was the number one option on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jordan Clarkson. He's been on multiple playoff teams and has been a great sixth man in the NBA for a long time, and we all know he's a bucket.
Yep, no doubt.
Laurie Marketing started for the
Big-ass
Cavs
shotgun.
last year and was balling. Undoubtedly was balling. Jared Vanderbilt started for the Timberwolves last year on their playoff team who made a good run against the Memphis Grizzlies last year. These are all players that have started multiple seasons in the NBA. They're veterans. They know how to play. They're good two-way players and all of that. You think these guys weren't in the locker room like, you know what? We can actually be a good, decent, competitive team.
Yo, the length you niggas will go to prove your point is fucking
This is what I'm trying to say.
It's absolutely diabolical, bro.
This is what
You're
I'm trying to say.
caught up in your own
okay, but
personal
check this out
bias,
though,
bro.
because y'all are coming. We just talked about the Brooklyn Nets and how they have all that star power, but they're not doing shit.
They have one star. They have one star. The other can't even play. They have one star.
He's been playing when he was playing. They was playing like bums.
One star, bro.
Kyrie
I said they were bums. Bro, I said they were
sat out
bums.
6 games. Kyrie has sat out 6 games.
I said they were
And
bums.
when Kyrie was playing, they was losing. What are you
Ron,
talking about? You just said they need Kyrie to come back to be good. What are you
They
talking
bums.
about?
I said they were
What are you
bums.
talking about?
Ron, I said they were bums though, right? I said
The
they were
difference
bums.
between the Jazz and the Nets is that they got Mike Conley. They have a good leader.
True.
Okay, that's my point though. They got a good group of guys.
Bro, I'm not saying
compete.
that they're not capable of winning games. I'm not saying that.
You guys look at these names and be like, oh, this guy can't average 30.
No,
this guy can't average 30.
Ron,
this guy wasn't an all-star, so they can't be a good basketball
Ron,
team.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're not good players. Laurie Marketing, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson, these are really good players. I got big love for these players, especially Laurie Marketing. But they do not want the front office does not want to win. They want to tank. They want to get the best spot they can.
Well, it's not up to the front office.
It's up to the front office. They cut the check.
Somebody's gonna lose their job.
The front office don't suit up. The front
Cut the
office
check,
doesn't suit
though.
up.
They pay
They don't
niggas.
suit up.
They cut
They
the
don't
check.
tie their shoes up and go out there and play.
They cut the check.
Somebody's gonna lose their job, LeBron. That's what I'm saying.
They are going to lose their job, bro.
That's all
So
I'm saying.
they're gonna fire somebody because these players are actually good that they might have thought weren't
But
gonna be
Ron,
good.
I was on the show. Ron,
yes.
wait, Dub, you was the host of the show on Sunday, right? When I came on Sunday before football, you was the host, right?
Yeah, I was.
Did I not sit on here and name off the Jazz's roster and said the roster was good? Dub, did I not do that? I didn't know every player that said this roster is
You
good.
did.
Ron, I'm not disputing your point that roster is good. My point is, I think they fucked up because they put together a better team than I think they were hoping to put together.
But did you
because
not
they
hear
didn't
what I
realize
said?
we have
Why
good
they didn't
players on
fuck
this
up?
bitch.
This is why they didn't fuck up. Because Victor Wembanyama isn't the end-all be-all for the Utah Jazz. They still have a plethora of picks from the Cavaliers and a plethora of picks from the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're going to be all right. If they don't get Victor, Danny Ainge is smart enough to know if I don't get Victor, the Utah Jazz aren't going to go down to the G League.
Look at the
They're
best
not going
players.
to just poof and vanish.
Look at the best players in the NBA, Ron. Look at the best players in the NBA. Giannis, Bron, KD, Luka, Steph Curry, Booker, Jason Tatum. The best players in the league, they generational level. Some of the guys I've said are generational level talents. Every year, a generational level talent is not going to be in every draft class. And I'm not saying they didn't get all this draft capital to be ready for the next 10 years. Somebody of their draft is going to emerge as a guy eventually. But the thing is, I'm not saying they're not trying to win some games and be all right. But they are trying to be bad enough where they have a shot at a top 3 pick in next year's draft, potentially a top 2.
Smoke and mirrors.
All I'm saying is, and ultimately, they also put out a statement saying they didn't want any tanking. So the coach and the players ain't out there playing to lose. But if you ask Danny Ainge and company, they want to make sure they secure a top 3 to top 2 pick in this upcoming draft. And to say that out loud isn't crazy. No, not everybody
do that.
No,
I guarantee.
There's teams out here trying to win. If you're trying to win, you're not trying to secure the number 1 pick in the draft.
Think about this.
Think
about this. I know it was some injuries and shit like that happened. Well, how did the Warriors get James Wiseman? I think they figured out
because Steph.
They thought he was good.
Because Steph what?
Because Steph faked hurt.
Okay, so what if Steph would have played? Then what? They would have been competitive.
They probably don't get Wiseman.
The point I'm trying to make is every team, you're like, if I can't win a championship, I would want the number 1 overall draft pick. Everybody wants the number 1 overall draft pick. That's like me saying, who up here doesn't want $1 million? Everybody wants $1 million.
Not you though, Ron. You'd rather have the dinner with B Diddy, which is crazy.
Because I'm gonna get more than $1 million. I'm gonna get more than $1 million. That's why.
Give me the $1 million. All right, let's move. Go ahead, Dub.
What I have to disagree with you so wholeheartedly, and everybody else in the chat, none of y'all can sit here and say what the fuck the Jazz was gonna sit here and do. All of this is a fucking opinion. Don't sit here and say that any one of us is lying about the situation just because of the way that you're fucking interpreting it. At the end of the day, none of us know what the fuck was going on through their minds.
Damn, Dub, I'm gonna have to time you out.
But what can we do? Well, hold on. But what can we do? We can go with what they have been showing us. We could go with the resume of Danny Ainge, and he is historic for what? For being competitive and building competitive, constructed teams. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown weren't generational guys, but guess what? They were still able to get those guys, and look at what he did. He damn near building a possibility of building a dynasty right now. So let's not do that crap.
Hey, Bobby,
I see these niggas in January. When the Jazz are 10th seed in the West by the end of the year, all this shit these niggas is talking about up here, I promise you will be the same.
All right.
Hey, J-Rob, and all
Lloyd Markkinen is wearing a Miami Heat jersey.
I don't think
J-Rob, all they're gonna do is change the narrative and make up some excuse for why that happened.
Kawhi Leonard came back. These guys got healthy.
If they do that, y'all got it. If they do that, you got it. But we gotta wait for that to happen.
No, this isn't. No. Just like you said, like what you said, Dub, just a second ago about we don't know what's going on. No, that's a lie. I know what the fuck is going on. This ain't opinion. This is all facts.
All right, let's move. We got a super chat. We got a super chat from Drink More Water.
I like this one. I like
teams like the Spurs, Thunder, and the Jazz, who have a stockpile of draft picks, are also gearing up for the next all-star caliber player to request a trade. Imagine the Jazz or the Thunder's trade package they could assemble.
They need to send those. They need to send those picks to Brooklyn.
Send
Get KD up out
SGA.
No.
Send
Hey,
SGA.
send
Send
KD.
SGA
Hey,
to
free
fucking
KD.
Toronto. Free
Free
SGA.
KD.
Send to Toronto.
Before we get into the next
You said
topic,
SGA to Toronto?
I would love SGA to come to Toronto. I think he'll make that team absolute. I think that team absolutely changes. He comes to Toronto. Absolutely changes the direction.
Hey,
of that
J-Rap,
team.
don't talk like that. Don't talk. Matter of fact,
I'm
Eddie,
bugging.
No.
I think he's averaging 30 right now.
No, he
averaging
is.
30.
I want to play a
30.
game. Who's SGA better than? But we'll save this to next show. Remember,
All
we played
right.
this
I want to be on that show, though. I got to be on that show.
wait,
Hey,
I would be
JD,
down to
JD.
play that right now.
JD,
But-
real
Only
quick.
point guards though.
When-
Only
when-
point guards.
JD, when we gonna do a role player show? I'm tired of talking about KD and all these other motherfuckers.
She's talking
Let's-
about role play.
Yeah, let's talk about
We
role
do
players.
not
I
want to
wanna-
talk
I
about
wanna-
the
for 3
Sacramento
straight hours-
Kings, Bob.
I only want to talk about role players for 3 straight hours.
That is insane. J-Rob, I know you got something to plug. I want you to be able to plug this before we get to the end of the show. So
Okay, yeah. I sent. So I don't know. This is really directed to the chat. I don't know if anybody in the chat. There's about 380 of you. If anybody's in the New Jersey, New
this
York.
goes to anyone
City,
who's also watching this not live too, who's tapping in after the fact.
Yeah, if you're watching after the fact, this Sunday, November 20th, I'm having a food drive at my alma mater at where I used to play at Win White Stadium in Inglewood, New Jersey. I'm doing a food drive and a turkey bowl. Actually, Dub is going to be one of my referees at the show. At the event. It's going to be a turkey bowl. It's going to be tournament style. It'll be a winner at the end. But we're doing a drive for like the local communities in my area. There's been a food shortage actually in North Jersey. So I'm trying to do my part, getting ready for the holidays. So if anybody's in New Jersey, anybody's in the New York City area, my city is right across the bridge, and you want to come watch some good football, come be a part of everything that's going on, please come out. Follow me. If you want any information, hit me up on Instagram. My name is just type in John Robinson IV. You should come find me. I'll send you whatever information and flyers you need. We just need food. We bring in canned food. I'm trying to do as best I can for my community. And you get to also watch some pretty good football games. And I will be playing. So if you want to see me dunk on a motherfucker's head, and I'm playing in that bitch. So if you want to see me maul somebody and dunk on their head for a touchdown, I will be out there for sure.
J-Rob, are you live streaming the event?
No, but there will be a camera. There will be cameras out there and things like that.
J-Rob, can you let me know next year so I can either come on your team or come?
Come out. I'll
lock you up.
You'll never lock me up.
I would rather be on your team, but if necessary,
you can coming out next year. I'm trying to do it annually. This is my very first one. This is my very first one. So it's important that I have a first good impression. Come and get a lot of people that are involved in my city involved. So if anybody wants to help or anybody wants to come that's in the area, please come. I will talk to you for hours about sports. If you say I came here from Player's Choice, come find me. I will talk to you. I'll talk to you for hours, bro. Whatever you want. So I appreciate that, and just let me know.
J-Rob, first of all, huge dub. Second of all, I want to come out next year. You say it's a food drive. Well, I'm coming to eat. So I'm going. I've never played football in my life. And I'm coming out to eat.
Dub, I just need to know. I need to know what's the over and under from everybody in the chat on if Dub is selling as a ref.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Dub. If Dub sells, bro, I'm telling y'all. I'll tell y'all. But I think Dub will be all right. Cause I just need Dub to, I'm gonna slide him a little bread before the game start. Do what I tell you to do, and everybody comes out of this mud happy, bro.
No foul calls on J-Rob.
Yeah,
no
bro.
flags.
Dub's a stand-up guy. He not on the take, man.
Man, everybody got a price. I know everybody got a price.
That's crazy.
Everybody has a price.
Yo, so Bleacher Report put this out a day or two ago, I think.
What
they asked, should the Warriors start Jordan Poole over Klay Thompson?
Fuck no.
Yes.
I think you got to keep.
Klay Thompson has not played that well, Bobby. Don't do that.
No. I just think you got to keep that firepower in the second unit. I don't think you always have to start your best 5 players. Right. And I still don't think Jordan Poole is more valuable or better than Klay yet. But either way, I just like to keep that firepower off the bench.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't have Jordan Poole out there. He doesn't play good defense.
I just don't think my issue is I feel like they put Jordan Poole out there with these young guys who aren't really very good and have him kind of go out there and really just be the offense with that second unit, and I don't think that's viable.
I think it is. I think Jordan Poole just needs to stop trying to be OD.
Step his shit up. He needs to step his shit up.
No, he's stepping his shit up way too much. He needs to chill. He should just relax. Let the game come to him. He be trying to do too much.
Yo, but so just to bring some context and everything, Jordan Poole's stats coming off the bench versus starting is a dramatic difference. Off the bench, he's averaging close to 14 points, 4 assists, 43% from the field, and 32% from three. As a starter, dude's averaging almost 29 points, 5 assists, 48% from the field, and 39 from three. So, I mean, clearly, as a starter, he because it's a psychology thing. Some people can come off the bench and play better. Some people need to start to play better.
But
so
Ron,
I don't
also
know if that's full thing.
But it's also the other pieces that are around you when you're starting. You're playing with typically the best players on the team too.
And that's also another thing. Like maybe he plays better, which I mean you probably wouldn't think
everyone should
due to the punch, but maybe he plays better with Draymond Green and Steph Curry.
What's more important to me, and I don't know the answer, but I'm just curious to know what's the win-loss record when he's on the bench as opposed to starting. Fuck his stats. What's the win-loss record?
Here's the thing, though, and I've been meaning to say this. I've missed a couple shows, so I haven't been able to say this. I don't know what the win-loss record is, but my thing with Jordan Poole is it's not even more so him coming off the bench or him starting. I think, and this is going to be a hot take, a lot of you guys aren't going to agree with this, but I think the Warriors would have been better off not paying Jordan Poole and trading him. And as opposed to giving him that money, I think they would have been better off bringing GP to second back. The Warriors clearly don't have a problem scoring the ball between Steph, Clay, Draymond, Andrew Wiggins, and all the rest of the guys off the bench. They don't have a problem scoring the ball. I don't think that's a bad take, Ron. I like that. What their problem is grittiness, defense, rebounding off the bench, and things of that nature. Their bench unit is terrible. If they would have brought back GP to second and Otto Porter Jr., their bench would have been a lot more solid. Like, yeah, Jordan Poole he's a bucket, but when he comes on the bench, you lose a lot with defense, rebounding, toughness. And on top of that, them dudes aren't trying to sit around and watch Jordan Poole dribble around and shoot the ball. That's what Steph and Clay's here for. You don't need another gunner. Yeah, I know it's the splash triplets, but with a dude like Gary Payton II, he guards your best player off the bench. It was even games where he was starting. Like, really, during that playoff run, Gary was really slept on what he was doing. He was guarding the team's best player, getting steals. I'm telling you, it's really underrated. Running the floor, getting rebounds, diving for loose balls, backdoor cuts. Yo, him and Draymond Green was out there eating. Draymond Green passing them backdoor cuts, throwing them lobs. Don't forget about that. Remember, Gary Payton Jr. was catching lobs, all type of stuff. So it's like Jordan Poole, yeah, he's a better talent, but look at the Brooklyn Nets. Not every time the more talented players help your team win. You need those gritty guys like that. And I think, bro, GP2 was a big loss, and we're seeing that right now with their slow start. They could use that toughness.
Yeah, that was a big loss for them, too. They should have just paid that man his bread. But the problem is they had them young guys, Ron. Them young guys have to be ready to go, bro.
You think they are?
I don't. I don't think they are.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about as a GM. You think that because you're drafting these guys to be your future. Mm-hmm. You want them to be. But sometimes it might be too early, and sometimes it just never happens. They just never pan out.
So, Ron, I literally said to these...
that the Warriors are tanking?
No.
Yeah,
no.
I don't
think so. I don't think so.
Done it before.
Yeah, I don't think so. Ron, I told Dub this on the show before on Sunday. I was like, the problem with the Warriors is all them young players ain't really playing enough high-level basketball. And then in year 3 of their careers, you want them to play 30 minutes and be productive. And how they never learned how to crash out. You know, the reason why Paolo Banchero is going to be a perennial all-star and probably a Hall of Fame when his career's done is because in Orlando, they let him crash out. Do what you got to do. Figure the game out. Learn the game. Moses Moody and Wiseman and Kuminga, they trying to play within this system. They're not really like jump shooters. Like, nobody is a splash brother. That splash brother shit not happening again in every lifetime. So they don't really fit in that well, and you can see why they not that great.
We always talk about like the roles that players have to play next to LeBron. Let's talk about the role that people have to play next to the Splash Brothers and Draymond. Yeah. You have to play a role. First off, you got to play defense. You got to be a playmaker, and you got to move without the ball. Like think about dudes like Iguodala, Harrison Barnes, Andre Livingston, or Sean Livingston. My bad, Sean Livingston. All of these guys were They were able to do everything. They were like Swiss Army knife type of guys. You gotta be able to Andrew Wiggins. You gotta be able to do multiple things and play both ends of the floor. These young dudes, they're not quite ready to play that brand of basketball like that. And it's like even with Jordan Poole, the beautiful thing about signing Gary Payton and Otto Porter to come back is now you would have been able to take Jordan Poole and also trade him for another big or something like that. So it's like now you really could have won with that. But now you have Jordan Poole locked in. Now you know what that also did? You locked in Jordan Poole to a long-term contract. Now you disgruntled Draymond because Draymond is like, now where's my money coming? So now you went over the luxury tax. Your team lost a lot in defense and just bench presence. And then on top of that, now these players is tripping. So, that they might have made a mistake with that. But it's yet to be determined. Though.
But the problem is the money too. Like GP was never getting the same money as like Kuminga and because they were first round draft picks. He was out the G League, right? So he probably making $1 million on this, $1 million on the season, $2 million on the season. Like that's not going to be a recipe for disaster. So I don't know if they're that good.
Bros, I wanted to bring back old player's choice, bringing it back from the vault. I wanted to do a draft, but I didn't want to do a basketball related draft because it's been a minute.
Let's do it
since we've hit a draft that had nothing to do with hoops. So I'll ask you guys if we want to do this. If we want to do a different one, we could definitely do a different one. But I was thinking a player's choice pop culture draft. Right. Here's the categories that I had for this. We can make some changes if we want, but I had movie, TV show, actor/actress, musical artist, or band in a song.
Okay.
Wait. Can
you like those?
Let's do it.
I saw this on the doc. I'm fucking with it.
You like these?
Do it.
I didn't know if it was real or not. I thought you were playing games.
Nah, bro. I
fucked with it.
Hey, the cool thing about this draft is we got people from all different ages. We got Bobby, he's 40. I'm in my 30s. J-Rob in his 20s, and Dub about 19 with bars. So we gonna get a whole lot of perspectives and whatnot.
I love this. Whose idea was the pop culture draft? You, JD?
WD.
You smarter than you thought. Than you look. WJD.
Pop culture draft. Let's fucking
WD. I love this.
You smarter than what you looks is.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, I'm kind of feeling some type of way too. Y'all, you motherfuckers is going outside and y'all only calling Dub. That's crazy.
What is wrong with you?
J-Rob hit me on the side. J-Rob hit me on the side. He was tight that we didn't hit him when we were out.
The boys were out. I couldn't get a little FaceTime, a little something. I would have at least took a shot with the guys.
My bad, Rob.
That was elite.
That was I had.
But it was late. It was late though.
I hit up JD like I'm kind of jealous, JD. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, that's all right because that when you're here in person, it's gonna hit different.
Yeah. Hey, J-Rob, when
I'm trying to get it. We'll talk after the show.
J-Rob, when y'all travel up to Seattle next year, you go.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Well, till after the show, because I got a little more info for you, but we'll wait till after the show. I got a whole thing for you after this round.
Yo, speaking of Ron and Bobby, what are we doing tonight, man?
Oh, it's only Wednesday, fellas.
Hey, you tell me.
It's only Wednesday.
It's only Wednesday.
Hey, look.
Wednesday,
You look at the calendar. You look at Wednesday. You look at Wednesday. You see Wednesday. I look at Wednesday. I see Friday. I see Monday. I see Saturday. I see Tuesday. I see Saturday.
My weekend starts on Thursdays. My shit start on Thursdays.
JD, I went crazy last night on Tuesday night, JD.
I went crazy last night.
Bob really kind of did too much.
When I asked Ron what the move was that he told me, I was like, all right, I'll see y'all next time.
Yo, JD literally texted me back and said, I'm going to bed.
JD, I don't know how I made it on the show today.
Dang. Well, Ron, if you would have told me that you guys were doing what you texted me super late, I might have actually been down. But the first one, I was like, bro, I'm not coming.
JD, you remember that GIF you sent into the group chat, the Larry Bird and Michael Jordan one? Yeah. That's the meme I'm giving you right now.
My bad, bro. Hey, tonight though, are you guys staying tonight?
I'll stay if you want me to, JD. What's up?
JD, I'm only staying if you got cruel intentions.
I'll come right now. I'll come right now after the show.
I'm gonna drop my location right now, JD.
I'm coming right after the show. I just got to schedule a couple things and then I'm there, bro. Take a shower.
Yo. I meant to say this at the beginning of the show.
And then we'll FaceTime J-Rob.
You guys know we have a Black Friday event / Thanksgiving event coming up. Dub's gonna be battling Fluent. Mars versus Ticket. We got a bunch of other battles.
How me and J-Rob ain't get invited?
J-Rob's on it.
J-Rob's on there. It's just
I ain't gonna lie. You want to team up with me, Bobby? We could go crack some heads, bro.
It's just you. It's just you because we don't want to hear no big ox shit. But anyways,
I fuck with Bobby.
Anyways, though, after this,
I'm campaigning for you, J-Rob.
After this, literally after this stream, it's going to be a face-off between Elder Rufus and Chill. Literally right after this stream, you guys
That's today?
Your horses.
That's today. They having a face-off
at 3:15 Eastern time. Elder Rufus versus Chilltown Hoops.
That's gonna be so dangerous, bro. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that.
Because that motherfucking Chilltown is like an old ass encyclopedia that you just.
Wait, I'm not done yet. Oh, that's what Chill be saying. My bad.
Oh, Dub, who you got?
I got Fluent.
And Dub better win on Jersey, bro. On Jersey. Jersey got to go 2-0 that night.
Yo, chat, I need an order. We got Dub, JD, Ron, Bob, J-Rob. I need an order up here for this draft.
I love this draft, JD. This was a great idea for a draft.
TV show, actor, actress, musical artist, band, song. We've done a draft like very close to these categories in the past. We just haven't done one in so long. It's just bringing it back, bro. And yo,
J-Rob, Ron, Bobby, we got to order.
We are. Where is that?
We got
Dorian Clayton. Right.
Shout out to Dorian Clayton.
Shout out Dorian Clayton. Member
what's up, Dorian?
YouTube, by the way.
What up, Dorian Clayton?
Dorian,
shout out to the Atlanta Hawks, man. Yo, save John. I'm sorry we ain't talk about the Hawks too much.
Yo, that's crazy that Dorian Clayton didn't put JD in his thing, but okay, I'll go last. Whatever, we're doing snake draft. Also, chat, I've been saying this at the top of the show. Make sure you're here on Sunday. There are changes coming to Player's Choice. You guys are going to be juiced. We've been working tirelessly behind the scenes on so many things, bro. This summer and continuing on from the summer, PC has just been on the rise, bro. Just wait. It's crazy. You guys are going to be stoked. All right. So here's the order. Dub, J-Rob, Ron, Bobby, JD. You can pick any of the categories. You don't have to start with movie. You can start with actor, actress. You can start with a song, whatever you want. Dub, it's on you. I'm about to share the screen so that everyone can see what's going on.
So wait, how does it work, JD? We say our favorite music, favorite song,
bro,
favorite movie, favorite song.
It could be your favorite. It could be whatever you want. I went into this feeling like I'm feeling nostalgic. I might go with some nostalgia feels.
I got Denzel Washington.
That's heat.
For what, actor?
100%. Always will be my first pick.
Go ahead, mamas. Do your thing.
All right, J-Rob.
Actor, actress. Give me Jonathan Majors.
Is that the dude for
He's doing Rocky. He's doing Creed. He's doing Creed.
Yeah, he's doing the Ant-Man shit too. He's
like
Kang.
Yeah, that's Kang. And he's gonna play Kang and Ant-Man. Yeah, shout out to Jonathan Majors. He's doing his thing, bro. I gotta give him his love.
Yeah, he's been doing this thing. I like it.
Hey. Let's go. Appreciate you, Dorian.
God is.
What you got, Ron?
I'm gonna just go with the musical artist / band. And I mean, come on. I gotta go with Mike Jack. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah. Fuck you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up top to the movies. And I'm gonna go with Casino.
Ooh, I like that. Amazing movie.
Dang. Do I get in? Ron's Lane. You know what? Because I was just listening to his new shit, and I might bump this for the next month. We're gonna go Nas. For musical
Woo!
artist.
Go ahead,
That's
JD.
tough. I like
Go
that,
ahead,
Jay.
JD.
I like
Bro, I
that,
was
JD.
talking to my best
Real.
friend last night, and he's the one who sent it to me. He's like, Nas dropped a new album. You gotta listen to it. And it brings back the late 90s, early 2000s feel. Like I've been hating all
Hold on,
the
JD.
new
I thought I
stuff
was your
that's been
best
out.
friend.
Damn,
My
the
bad,
80s
Bob.
was
My
a
bad,
hell of
Bob.
a time.
My second best friend. And bro, it's so if you haven't listened, go ahead and listen to that, bro. It's nice. Dang, TV show and movie, bro. It's like I said, I'm trying to bring back the feels, and like this might not be a hitter, but for me, like growing up, this is gonna sound crazy,
I
bro.
know
For
where
me
you're about
growing
to
up,
go with this,
I
JD.
used to go bonkers over Pimp My Ride, bro.
Yeah, right.
That's tough.
Bananas, like crazy.
Come
Man,
on, bitch.
for TV show, oh damn, because I want to go Saved by the Bell, but I'm definitely going with The Wire.
Yo, that's a good one.
Nice.
That's a great one. That's a great selection.
Noise.
On you, Ron.
Oh man,
Pimp My Ride.
I
That's
still
awesome.
haven't.
in my ride's tough. That's
Still
tough.
haven't finished The Wire, bro. It's so good too.
You got to take the time and do that.
Because I got cut off from my subscription the first couple times I was watching it, so I'm like, God, I gotta restart this from the beginning because I keep forgetting what's going on.
I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the best movie of all time. Well, I'm not gonna say the best movie of all time, but the movie I'm gonna go with. I just gotta go with Avengers Endgame. I got to.
Ron, I thought you was going with Tombstone.
That's a good one.
I'm
I'ma go-
Endgame was just wild. You
That
know,
was
we
wild.
had to wait damn near 15 years to get.
Yeah,
or it was
bro.
like 10, 12 years.
I've been
just
watching the
to get
movie
to
since
that.
the 6th grade, bro, to get to that
For
movie,
sure.
bro. Yeah.
For
bro.
sure.
I ain't gonna lie I'm gonna go TV show, JD. I want to say first shout out to Bleach and shout out to One Piece because those are shows. But I'm gonna go and put the Boondocks on there, a TV show.
That's
Ooh,
tough.
that's
I like
fire.
it. I like it. I like it.
Boondocks.
Up with the back-to-back.
Man, let me get Biggie. I'll take Biggie. And for movie, man, I'm stuck between a couple. Got a lot of
Cheers,
TV
fellas.
shows. Cheers to you, brother. 1, 2, 1, 2. You know
Damn,
what?
we going
I'll go with The Dark Knight.
That's tough.
That's a
Love
good
that.
movie. That's a
Love
good
that.
movie.
Love that.
It's a good movie.
Love
It's a
it.
good movie. I'm actually gonna go musical artist / band before it's too late, and just give me where do these niggas be at when they say doing all this and all that? I don't know, and we end up to react. The GOAT, Drake.
One more time.
One more time.
On you, Ron.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with an actor. And you know what? It kind of like resembles me right now because this is what I've been doing to y'all all show. Y'all Chris Rock, and I'm Will Smith. And the Utah Jazz are Jada, and all I'm doing is fighting for my love for the Jazz.
Man, you out here
Damn,
embarrassing
that's
me.
tough because I was
Yo.
thinking Will too. Damn.
Oh, how can't this guy find my fucking house? Order DoorDash.
What
Drive
you
around
get?
Would you order Wingstop?
Nah, I needed some chicken noodle soup, bro. I got from Wawa.
Yeah, Dub, order some fucking alcohol. Y'all know
See,
what
that's
this
why I
is.
know you from the state, man. Motherfuckers don't know about that. Wow. You need that hoagie, man.
That
I'm not
hoagie
a
for
sub. I need
sure.
that hoagie.
That hoagie different.
I
We
don't want a
bred.
sub. I want a hoagie, man. Fuck you
Yeah,
talking
bro.
For my musical artist, I'm since Ron, since you just got so ugly with it with slapping folks, I'm gonna bring some beauty into this, and I'm gonna go with Tony Braxton for my musical artist.
Ooh.
Yeah, you 40.
Why? No Tupac. That's crazy.
No Tupac. Y'all not gonna not let Drake not be on here. Drake
Hold
is
on,
one of
JD.
the
Hold on,
best.
JD. Hold on, JD.
There's no way he's
Let
gonna
me get
change
Teddy
it.
Pendergrass. Let me get Teddy P. Let me get Teddy P, JD.
All right, now you planning for real. I ain't
Yo,
even
somebody
gonna lie.
get this motherfucker a cigar.
Hey, J-Rob, for real, bro. I'm telling you, tonight or the
Yo, we hit 50K tonight. I'm gonna be obnoxious.
Wait, hold on, Bob. Who did you say?
I want Teddy Pendergrass. I want to say Rick James, but I'm going with Teddy Pendergrass.
Rick James, bitch.
Just put Teddy P, JD. But look,
Teddy
J-Rob,
P.
J-Rob, you don't know the magical powers of Teddy P. So tonight or tomorrow or whenever you're ready to get into that mood, with your significant other, just put on some Teddy P and just dim the light.
Depending on what time we get off tonight,
just light a candle.
Might be a Teddy Pendergrass.
Turn off the lights.
Turn off the lights.
All right, we're going.
Light a candle.
We're going Inception for movie.
Yeah.
Hey, Desmond, I love TKO. Go Burnett.
You gotta go,
I'm
Leo.
gonna tell y'all.
TKO.
Everybody that's 20 and under, I'm telling you, do yourself a service and just play some Teddy P around your girl. Hey, watch how fast them draws drop.
Oh,
hey, y'all thought Usain Bolt was fast. I'm telling you.
Hey, JD, for my actor or actress, I'm gonna go with the lovely Scarlett Jo.
Oh, that's a good one too. Shout out to the Black Widow.
Yeah, shout out to that widow.
Shout out to that widow, man.
Damn, my DoorDash driver was bad. Oh,
Did she look like Scarlett Jo?
she was a little bad thing.
Hey, shout out Ben from the block.
Ben from the block is in the building.
I think that's how you spell it. Ron, it's on you.
It's on me. TV show. I'm gonna go with a classic. Just give me Homer and Bart Simpson.
Oh, that's not for you. TV. Fuck. I don't know. I guess I'll go movie here. And I think I'll go easy. Paid in Full.
Woo!
Paid in Full. That's one of my favorites all time. I've watched that shit 100 times.
That's tough.
Damn, J-Rob, what you trying to do to us, J-Rob?
You feel me? Yeah, feel me? I'm young, but I know my shit, man. My mom is one of those savants, bro. My mom had me watching all of that shit, like movies, the music. I was listening to Lauryn Hill before I was listening to hip hop.
Then my man's dirty. Let me get Dragon Ball Z. Change it up on y'all.
Dragon Ball Z is a good one. I should have said One Piece.
I can't watch fucking One Piece. And then
Why?
No, too much. I'm stuck between two. I'll go with. Fuck. For song, I'll do Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Yo, JD.
Yo.
You see that comment from Matt? I can't say his name, or his last name, but with the 50K show.
50K show needs to be epic. We need a 10-man show. Shaq, Dell, Ron, Ticket, Dub, Mars, J-Rob, JD, Bobby, and Jay Will. That show would go crazy.
That would be wild.
Sorry. Ain't No Mountain.
Dub, I know why you picked that song too.
I know. There was two songs. There was two songs in my mind, but I'll say it after.
All right, so my song. This is hard because there's so many songs that are so big into my childhood. But you know what I'm gonna go with? If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. I'm rocking with that. Give me Lupe Fiasco's Superstar.
Dub.
That's a good one.
I'll play it.
Can we all save that song?
What you got?
Just look at me.
Wait.
You know what to play.
I was thinking that one too.
Dub, you know what to play.
Yeah. Hold on, Dub.
I
gotta mute it.
I'm trying to get us out here.
Right.
Dub, you know what to play.
I got love for this money, yeah.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna
Da, da, da.
Bro, what's that song even called?
You don't know what song that is?
I'm tripping.
I want to love for this money. Yeah. I'm gonna butter for this
That's
money.
not Eye of the
Yeah,
Tiger,
yeah.
JD.
Okay, that's right.
Hey, hey, come on, hey, that's the Rocky
the rock-
theme song,
My
baby.
bad, bro. I forgot the name, dude.
That's the eye. That's not the eye of the tiger.
Look at Ron. Looking
That's
like a
not the eye of the
bozo.
tiger. Is it
It's
the eye of the
the
tiger?
Eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
I'll just say it's the Rocky song.
It's called the Eye of the Tiger.
Bobby, it's on you.
Or the Rocky song.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take it back. And man, you know what? I'm gonna just go with Damn, it's hard. It's hard. You know what? It's not hard. I'm gonna go with Otis Redding. These Arms of Mine.
Go with Lose Yourself.
Of course, of
Why not,
course.
bro? I mean, that's my favorite artist of all time, but because we're staying relevant with Nas dropping that fire album, had to go with Nas for the musical artist.
Man,
Who won the draft, chat? Who drafted the best? Let us know in the chat. Let us also know in the comments, please. And if you have not already, make sure you like the video. Comment if you're listening to this audibly. If you're listening to this audibly, make sure you rate and review the podcast, please. We appreciate that. Also, if you listen on Spotify, you may have noticed that you also get the video now. So you can listen, but you could also watch, which is heat.
Yo, I just want to say once again, I am Will Smith, and you can clearly see by this list that y'all getting smacked all across this screen.
Ron, you picked The Simpsons for your TV show.
The Simpsons, that's the longest running TV show of all time. What are we talking about?
I'm not gonna lie, it's between
That
me.
shit is overrated, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got
The
a
Simpsons is
terrible.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Nah, it's not, bro. Just because of longevity, nah, I'm not racking that. Because
The
I ain't gonna lie.
Simpsons
If
is
you
Kareem
really know
Abdul-Jabbar.
cartoons, Futurama was better than The Simpsons. They should have
And
kept Futurama.
we're not talking. Look, Mars.
should've
We're not
kept
talking
Futurama
about.
up
Hey,
there.
hey, Jay Mars. We're not talking about peak. We're talking about career, longevity.
Yo, peak Futurama was better than peak.
Dragon Ball Z
fucking Simpsons.
should clear that then.
Nah, Boondocks
Dragon Ball
clears
Z.
the Boondocks clears the.
You talking
TV
about
show.
longevity? If you talking about longevity, Dragon Ball Z 100%.
Oh yeah,
100%.
facts. Oh, longevity, facts. Jay-Z,
Uh-huh.
Dragon Ball has been around since Dragon Ball.
Since like the
Yeah,
90s.
but Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT are all different shows.
So Dragon Ball Z. They got Dragon Ball Z Super right now.
Fuck y'all
That's
even
not
talking
the same
about?
as Dragon Ball Z, though.
Oh, I
Dragon
mean,
Ball
we talking about shit for like under 35 crowds, bro. You wouldn't understand.
That's crazy.
But I'm 32.
Oh, you only 32. Damn.
I know I wasn't supposed to make the show today, but I will say that this might be one of my favorite shows of all time. This is an amazing show. And make sure you stay tapped in 30 minutes. We got the face-off. Elder Rufus, Chilltown face-off in 30 minutes on the Players' Choice YouTube channel. That's going to get scheduled here after this show, so you'll see it pop up in your feed. Make sure you turn on the notifications, post notifications on our YouTube channel if you have not, so that you don't miss any content coming out of the Players' Choice channel. Players' Choice Metaverse. Is that
Players'
applicable?
Choice Metaverse.
Is that applicable here?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Metaverse.
Where
Hey.
else you gonna find Henny Dub?
Speaking of
Hey,
Henny Dub
Where else you gonna find Henny Dub and Dub in Air in the same realm?
and Jacob.
And Flu Dub. So many
Flu
names.
Game Dub.
I'm fucking exhausted. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
it's
I
gonna be
might pass
Flu
out
Dub,
right
but
now.
Flu gets a hold of you next week.
Before you pass out, Dub, any final words?
Shit, love, bro. Love each other. Spread
Hey,
the love,
Dub.
man. And stop spreading the lies.
Dub,
Don't let
Not
your aunt get you next week.
Dub, I'm not
Yeah.
spreading the lies when I say I really got my money on Fluent. I'm sorry, Dub. Like we go back.
Hey,
We really go
Dub,
back. Give me my
Dub. Hey,
money.
Dub. Jersey's going.
Yo,
I got
listen.
my money on Jersey.
I got my money on Jersey, man. I put
I
it
wonder
on
what
Jersey.
J-Rob, J-Rob, you got an uphill battle too.
Against who? Against who?
Y'all know Jay.
Against
Hey,
who?
so you guys know
Who-
we got the
who-
Gridiron show, so we
who
had to
have
put a
my
Gridiron
matchup
debate on the card. We got J-Rob versus none other than the Abominable Bama
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm being Bama. I'm being Bama because Bama gonna yell and talk about bullshit.
It's somebody that really is a force to be reckoned with. Rated R. And I'm telling you, I really like.
I got rated R too. I got rated R and Bama.
It's all three of y'all.
Oh, so it's a triple.
It's a handicap match. Yeah.
Oh, it's 2v1. I'm killing both of them.
No, it's like it's one-on-one.
1v1.
It's like a game of 21. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like you got an uphill battle.
I don't have no uphill battle. The uphill battle is me. The fuck? I'm the mountain, Ron. They climbing Mount Rob, bro. The fuck? I'm killing them.
All right,
I'm killing them.
I'm trying to say I've been talking to people in the chat. And like I've just been hearing
JD versus Ron.
Ron, you see this?
Can't wait for that.
I'm in a triple threat match for the title of.
And we need to know who's the dub host, who's the real dub host, and who's the L host.
I ain't gonna lie, just because Ron said Ron said that uphill battle shit, I'm rocking with JD. That was crazy.
Oh, J-Rob.
See,
I got an uphill battle against rated R. Really? Come on.
When you tell the truth, niggas get mad.
Rated R is an uphill battle.
Bro, I'm just trying to, J-Rob. I'm more so just trying to let you know that it's not gonna be as easy as you think it's gonna be.
Yo,
see, this is what I'm saying. You think you Ohio State, and you think they like.
I'm playing. Well, yes, I'm going against Illinois and Northwestern. Yes,
God,
Ron.
I was gonna say
Ohio State. I'm Ohio State. And I'm going against fucking Indiana and Purdue. I'm not worried. I'm going against Indiana and Purdue. I'm not worried.
Ron.
Go Buckeyes.
Did Dub just take himself off the show? Ron, you got any final words?
Hey, we're having a face-off with every single battle this week. You guys will see who I'm battling very soon. Don't hide, nigga. Don't hide.
Bobby, what quote you got for us today?
Hey, I'm coming for your big bald ass. Don't hide.
Oh, shit.
Did you bring a quote?
Oh, what do I got? Last words? Only thing I have to say, big ox shit. Hey, I'm going to tell you like this, JD. At first I said we could get to the play-in and beat the Mavericks. You know, Malik Monk, 6th man of the year. Fuck that. We went in the Western Conference. Big ox shit.
The delusion has set in. J-Rob, final words.
Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch if you want to check out what I'm doing with that food drive. If you're in the area, you want to show up. I saw people Discord said they want to pull up, so let me know if you need information. And I'll save the rest for. I got one more announcement to make, but I'll save it for Gridiron.
Fire. Gridiron tonight.
Gridiron tonight.
Elder Rufus, I see you in the chat. We're going to see you in a second.
All right, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do other things. We will catch you on Sunday and stick around for
swiping.
Chilltown Elder Rufus face-off for Black Friday next week. All right, y'all. Take it easy, man. Much love. 50K.
This might be my new shit right here. This might be the one.